And we are live on Twitch for Monday Night Star Wars.
Hi,
Hooray!
Cypress is very sick.
Not very sick, just annoyingly sick. It's kind of affecting the whole head. My sinuses are fucked up, and I will be sneezing and occasionally coughing, and I'm going to kill my mic when that happens because nobody wants to hear that. So, first things first, let's get the Destiny roll out of the way. Everybody could give me a roll of the Force die.
Yeah, should we also get a free light side for, I think, Rocky's joke? Yeah, it was Rocky's joke.
And now you get a dark side for bringing that up without letting me mention it first.
Oh,
I'm
I
kidding.
did.
I got a light side.
That. What did I do? I got a dark side, by the way.
I also got.
You made the Ugnaughts joke.
I also got a dark side.
Oh, okay.
All right,
We got a light side for that.
We've got one light side from Michael and a dark side each from the other two, or other three.
Yep.
You have a total of 5 tokens. 2 of them light side, 3 of them dark.
Looks like it's our lucky day today.
Overall, it's not a terrible mix. Not really.
Yeah.
Personally, I prefer having more dark side than light.
You don't like
they're
having
really good.
options?
Yeah. I mean, if you get light side points, then you have to think more. Like, oh, should I use one of those to reroll that? But if you don't have any,
Mind goblins, Rocky.
yeah, mine got one.
Just remember, it might be more important to upgrade the die rather than re-rolling them.
Yes.
Nah, no whammy.
Well, last time we played, you guys blew up a base.
Mm-hmm.
Buried a couple dozen Ugnaughts and a few humans. Killed a small dozen and a half, 20 or so stormtroopers. And God knows how many else were on the base that you didn't encounter directly that you buried in rubble. But
The Empire surely felt that.
But the good news is nobody almost died.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
Well,
Nobody
except for-
died, 'cause everyone almost died.
Yes, but the one who got closest without going over, Bortuna.
Yep.
What a surprise!
No one could see it coming.
No one ever would see Bortuna being hurt.
Well, I'm more surprised that he killed 7 people. Like,
And I soiled myself.
yes, well, that is what happens when you get, shot up.
It
A lot.
was indeed the best of times and the worst of times.
Mm-hmm.
It was a little of
Everything
both
went
for us,
so
but
wrong
it
and
was,
so right.
it was mostly the worst of times for the Empire. But some good times for us at least.
Yeah.
Indeed. You have since gotten back and had some time to recuperate. They smacked you with a couple stim packs and put you back on the line. Bortuna was especially out of his gourd for a while, and everybody missed his sloppy joes.
Yep.
Pretty sure when they got back, they just jabbed him with a stem pack, put the Shap's hat on, and put him back in there. I mean, you can't really mess up a sloppy Joe anyway, so
They couldn't copy that sloppy.
it's just not as good whenever he doesn't make it.
You guys have obviously never had middle school sloppy joes.
I didn't have them where we went. It was always chicken tenders.
Arguably the better option.
Yeah, arguably. They were pretty good chicken tenders.
Dude, I would have rather had chicken tenders every day than what the crap they served at high school.
Bro, those spicy chicken sandwiches were always the highlight of my week.
Those things were amazing.
My world changed when I was allowed to go off campus to grab lunch. Of course, by that point in time, it was always lunchtime everywhere. So, it was always a fucking gamble to get back to class on time. So,
When in doubt, be late. It doesn't really matter anymore.
not in high school. Not like you have things to do with your life.
Yeah.
As you guys got back, you dropped off the data pad and a new recruit Does anybody remember the new recruit's name?
Yep,
Peace.
Mr. Deese.
Mr. Deese. Or Deets. Is it Deets or Deese?
It's
Deese.
Deese.
Deese, okay.
He has actually been fitting in rather well with everybody here in this little floating armada. And honestly, the command has actually let you guys rest because you guys came back damn near half dead. Bortuna mostly dead, as a matter of fact.
One foot in the grave, the other foot in the kitchen.
Yep.
That needs to be a tattoo on that Twi'lek. You know, honestly, I'm surprised I didn't see that on Lunch Lady in middle school.
I know, right?
Classic.
Well, we'll see it on this one.
Yeah, that's true. It's very true. They've taken some time to sort through the information that you guys brought back, as well as attempt to backwards engineer the blaster that you guys brought back as well. They gather the four of you together, in almost in an informal way, and they inform you that I'm not. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do voices tonight, guys. I'm going to do a lot of exposition. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
That is fine.
They inform you that there's not much of a difference between the standard E11 blasters and this newly modified one. They don't know if you got one that was barely modified or if the work that they're putting into it just hasn't amounted to much out of it. It was modified, just not superiorly so. There's not much to go on from that.
A laser sight on it. That's it. It's just an attachment.
Yo, dog, we
We
heard you like
painted it
lasers,
red.
so we put lasers in your lasers. They were sorting through the information on the pad that you and the fresh new Ensign Deese has brought back. And they inform you that the information on that pad is alluding to a much larger project. Unfortunately, it looks like the information was not complete, and it appears that you guys have missed something from that base.
Oh.
They want you to go back.
Oh,
Bruh.
I was gonna say it's a meme.
Would you guys be willing to do this?
What would we be going back to? A hole? I'm game.
Yeah, that's fun.
We get paid for this, right?
I can only picture that 4-panel meeting. You guys are getting paid?
Yeah. Yeah, I was about to say it was
We get
Blumbles
paid.
to say we're getting paid. We're getting paid in the future prosperity of the rebellion.
Can't eat that.
Are you
But
guys
I am.
up for this?
Sure, Blumbles would probably go along with it.
What
Oh,
else
wait,
would we gotta do?
wait. Blumbles would actually stop and say, wait, wouldn't the Imperials be swarming that place? Maybe trying to
Nah.
recover the information themselves?
There was a Star Destroyer there when we left. Literally, it jumped in right as soon as we left.
Yeah.
Who's safe? It's still there, but you know.
Yeah.
The Star Destroyer wasn't on anybody's, debriefing information. I'm sure it would have been mentioned, but
Yeah.
it's being brought up once more, and there is a possibility of running into a Star Destroyer and a very large complement of troops. Or, because it's been a couple weeks, and they might have already moved on after discovering that the facility was demolished. Maybe they think everything's gone. That's why they want somebody to go back and check it. And the only people that were on the ground to actually know the facility, if there's facility left, are you gentlemen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
looks like we
Blumble.
have to go with that by that reasoning.
Blumbles will just shrug and just give a thumbs up. He's in.
So the way I'm hearing it is we are, without sarcasm, the best men for the job.
Unfortunately, this time around.
I've never been the best choice for anything in my entire life. We are going.
I'm so sorry. My mind just went to a very dark place when you said that phrasing. You've never been the best at anything. I wasn't even the best among the kids. I was the firstborn, and I wasn't even the best then.
Dad didn't put me in the will.
Oh, well, considering what you've done, he's probably removed you if you were there.
Yeah, probably
What,
happened before that, but that's okay.
What, son?
I like to
This
imagine that
clever-
was how the conversation went whenever I got arrested. Sir, we've made contact with your son. He's being held at one of our facilities.
I have
Are
a
you
son.
kidding me? I have him right there in the he's right across the hall at his desk. No, sir, your other son. I have no other son.
Noara, who?
Noara, not of this family.
Yeah. Oh man, I just imagine a scene where Bortuna's father, like after the whole escaping incident, and he heard about what his son did. He just looks at a photo of them two together, like a baby picture. He just tears it, and Bortuna just grips his chest and screams in horror. Like it's the moment the photos tore.
That's
Oh,
Fairly Odd Parents reference.
It is indeed.
I'm
Then
gonna
I
go
wake
with the
up
I'm gonna go with the headcanon. Do you guys did anybody watch the Rebels show at all?
Rebels?
Rebels. All right, you remember the little charm that Hera was trying to get towards the end of the series?
Yes.
Middle? Yeah. That thing, like the little piece, that marked Noara on that thing, fell off when he lost the part of the Leku.
Oh, that's great.
That's a callback if people knew what it was. There was no damage to the Imperial shuttle, so you guys are free to take that if you like. Obviously, considering the situation, you guys don't have to go in disguise. Taking the shuttle might help because if there is an Imperial presence, it might hide you a bit better. Or
Can we get our code scrambled?
uh,
I scrambled the codes before we left.
Oh yeah.
that he did. So there is that. Or you
I can
guys,
scramble it again.
or you guys could attempt to persuade a heavier armed vessel to go instead with you. However, if you take a heavier armed vessel and there is an Imperial presence, it might mean trouble on the overall.
Yeah. It'd be best to try and do this quiet, if we can.
We're great at quiet.
Yeah, we're
it's
Just look at the last
fantastic.
mission we were on. Just look at the last mission we were on.
Yeah, I mean, we were in and out in like 5 minutes.
All we need is a giant crate and a giant seat cover or maybe a tarp.
Well,
Never suspect a thing.
and considering the low atmosphere and everything, some form of breathing apparatus might actually be smarter.
Yeah. Does this mean I'll have to stay in the ship because no full covering?
Well, I mean, the atmosphere isn't toxic or anything. Maybe we could just get, some masks, rebreathers or something.
Yeah, they attach to a little harness on the belt that makes absolutely all the sense in the world. Thanks, Empire Strikes Back. It's like those little NOS cans, but it's full of oxygen.
Yeah,
That's all I can think.
that's good for about a minute. Maybe.
Not in Star Wars. Those things are good for an hour per can. It's compressed.
Ah,
Don't ask me to explain how the science works. I'm not even that good at making up my own shit. So, the four of you, I presume, get back into the Imperial shuttle Is there anything you want to grab before you go?
Communicators.
Impacts.
Stim pack.
Aforementioned rebreather devices.
Yes. No, we just don't even take it. We just we just get out of the ship and we suffocate to death.
We just run out there and we have like 5 minutes per like excursion.
No, I'm just thinking the general sitting there at the airlock. They'll be back in about 10 minutes. Hey, we forgot the rebreathers. We know.
You didn't tell us? No, we like to see you suffer.
We had a bet running. There was a pool in the office, and I lost. All right, you guys get some basic communicators. You grab 8 stim packs, and they're being a little bit precautious about letting you take so many. You only took 4 last time, and here you are doubling that amount. I presume you still have the medical backpack, or are you leaving that behind this time, Bortuna?
It is part of me.
It's melded to your back via explosion.
Yeah, basically. It's
Disturbing.
really painful. They couldn't remove it in surgery. It's too dangerous.
Somehow this man has gotten a prosthetic back attached with medical supplies. And obviously you guys each have a breathing system for this low atmosphere planetoid. Moon, technically.
Yay.
Everybody gets in the shuttle. Everybody gets buckled in. And everybody leaves.
Woo! Road trip.
Much like last time, it still takes a couple days. Arden, could you please give me a piloting check? 2 difficulty, please.
While he's preparing that roll, when you said that we had rested for a few days earlier, how many wounds should I have recovered from that, if any?
You should be full up.
I should be full?
Everybody should be full up at this point.
Okay.
Because it was a couple weeks.
Oh, I'm okay.
Yes.
Might be.
And now it's a couple days flight time. So there should be adequate amount of rest.
Wow.
Very nice.
Very nice. 2 threat, a triumph, and 3 success.
Yeah. Well, 4 success, but
Yeah.
I overachieved.
You overachieved indeed. As you come out of hyperspace into the system, it's a little bit too close to the asteroid belt in the system. So the system takes a couple points of strain on the shuttle to account for you trying to quickly avoid a sudden stopping procedure with a large chunk of rock.
Yeah, that's a word for it.
Oh, who put that there?
Whoever made the system.
Freaking space tourist.
What would you like your triumph to possibly do?
At the moment, there are no Imperials.
There are no Imperials in the system.
Woo!
Nothing shows up on the scanners at this point in time.
Looking pretty clear there. Blumbles says, leaning over, looking at the radar.
As you approach the moon, I'm going to need one more piloting check, this time at 3 difficulty for attempting to land. Hang on a minute. Before we make that roll, please give me a perception check at 3 difficulty.
Whom?
Just Arden, because he's piloting.
I was actually going to ask him earlier if he would like my assistance as co-pilot.
He succeeds the check. Cypress says, by the way, there's a black hole 3 feet to your left.
Only if he rolls a despair.
Oh, did you say the Imperial base? I thought you meant the Kessel Run.
Wow, that's kind of unlucky.
As you approach the moon and you get back to where it was, none of the landing pads have survived. Now I need that piloting check at the 3 difficulty.
Uh-oh.
And if Chabba is assisting with the co-piloting, you can have a blue die. I'm not even going to make him roll for it.
I'll be back.
What?
He's not flying the ship. It'll be fine.
Yeah, you say that,
I'll
but
just,
he's moral
I'll
support.
just take my time rolling.
Don't worry, I will play the role of moral support. You can do it.
That is
Okay.
a
Excellent moral
lot
support.
of threats. Still 2, but that is a lot
still
of
2.
threats.
That's a lot of threats.
But you just rolled another triumph, sir.
Yes, I did.
These dice are loaded.
Sure are.
Loaded
If they
on
were,
the
I would've
internet.
rolled-
All right.
All right.
There's no landing pads left. What would you like your triumph to do in relation to this event?
Let's see. Seeing that there are no landing pads left, because of the explosions, I find one relatively flat area created by the explosions. Maybe a chunk of rock fell and it's roughly flat, big enough to where I can land the ship.
That's fair. Turns out it's one of the landing pads just flipped upside down. Yeah. Blown out of place,
I done a few flips in the air.
basically.
I wish I saw that.
It was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
So you successfully put the shuttle down. I would say that it is not next to this hole, but it is near the hole. Maybe a couple 100 yards off.
Okay.
I'm back.
It wasn't a black hole, it was a space worm.
Ooh.
I'm just kidding. We landed.
SpongeBob meme, write that down, write that down.
I'm right back down.
You guys have
Alrighty.
successfully landed on what looks to be a landing pad that was blown out of place by the explosion. A couple 100 yards away from the hole.
All right.
No, let's. Oh,
Apparently,
What, I just
one of
have
the
to-
storage places on the first sub level was storing like explosives or something.
they had explosives. Just, for some reason, they had explosives.
Well, why can't they have explosives? I want explosives. All
Well,
right,
they
let's
were
try this
also
again.
experimenting with thermal detonators.
Here we go. This is what it should look like. This is not what it looks like anymore.
Yeah, it
Let's
does
see.
not look like this.
Where is my let's lock the object. Here's a drawing tool. This is dead, this is dead, this is dead. This is dead, this is dead, this is dead, this is dead. This is the one that got flipped. And it's that way. That's destroyed, that's destroyed, that's destroyed. That's destroyed. These are all destroyed. Except for this.
Except for that elevator?
It looks like a single elevator is kind of sticking up in the middle. And this is like a huge gaping pit around it.
Yeah, it's only now that I realize we probably should have got climbing gear.
Yeah, I was literally just about to say that.
Don't you guys have rocket packs? I mean, it's Star Wars.
I mean, if it's a hole that big, can we just hover the shuttle down into it?
Maybe.
Well, there's still.
right?
Well, it looks like there's still pieces of base still there.
I'm a great climber. I can just, kind of scale down.
Like I could just climb down it.
You can make a parachute. I mean, I'm small. I probably don't need a very big one.
How would we get back up,
What
though?
would you make it with?
Rope.
If
There's
we had
something.
rope, why not use it to climb down the hole?
Listen, I didn't graduate school That's it. That's all. I didn't graduate school.
Uh,
This is kind of hard to represent in the 3D space. So,
Yeah.
I will do the best I can to demonstrate this. I'm going to be drawing it from the perspective of Rocky because I can't really define it otherwise. We've got, you know, this little top level here. And your shuttle landed off to the side. From what you could tell, there was the elevator, you know, kind of in the center, one off. It looks like there's a level of rubble here and a level of rubble there, and further towards this end, a lower level of rubble. So it almost staircases down
Kind of like those things
From-
they have in McDonald's play places.
from this direction to this
Ooh,
direction.
That's a good analogy.
I know my drawing sucks. I can't help it. I'm doing the best I can.
You're fine. You're fine.
They should
It's
make
fine.
play places for
I
adults.
understand what it means.
But there might potentially be a place to put the shuttle down on one of those landing levels. But from what you could tell by flying over the area, it's very much jagged Durasteel, Duraconcrete. If it had been good enough to land, they probably would have done it themselves for the Imperials.
yeah. Blumbles will look out the cockpit window and see the mess. All right, who's going first?
I say we let Arden do it. He's a leader, right?
Blumbles looks at Arden.
Yeah, we'll get Arden to it. He'll do anything.
Now you guys do
Well-
this to me.
Well, let's think about this. The Wookiee can survive the most damage. He would probably be the best to throw down there.
Yes.
Not to mention the Wookiee can actually climb things, I'm pretty sure, with his claws.
Yeah, he does have claws.
I'm not going to give him any benefits though, because he's used to climbing things like
Jeez.
trees. In moments of desperation, he was able to claw into a landing
Greatest
pad
sport.
area. We're talking nothing but concretes and shit. He would,
Yeah.
clawing is not an option.
Yeah.
I can jump down and land on the medical backpack.
Wait.
Like turn over like a turtle, you know?
And then you'll crash onto it, and all the shit will break in the backpack and instantly heal you from the fall. No.
Yeah. Whoa.
You know, I just thought this is a low gravity moon, right?
Did it
Wait,
feel
if
low
we-
gravity the last time you guys were here?
I think it was maybe. I don't remember. Oh, it's low atmosphere.
Low
That's what I'm
atmosphere.
It's still
Yeah.
a moon.
Yeah.
I love the optimism.
Well, I'm not
I
suggesting
also
we
thought
just
it
jump
was-
into the hole.
Well, how about this? You can flip 2 light side tokens, and we can make it a low gravity.
How big is Kashyyyk?
Kashyyyk. No idea.
Or
That's a
maybe
Wook-
we
that's a
could
Wikipedia
flip
question.
light side to have retroactively have gotten climbing gear.
Yeah, we could have done. We could do that.
Either way,
We
it's
could
going to
just go
cost the
back.
light side. Because it takes 2 days.
So,
Yeah.
is this a time sensitive matter?
Well, the Imperials might come back.
Well, we've been gone for what, 2 or 3 weeks?
2 weeks and change.
Yeah, then if they were going to come back, they would have already done so. Hell, I mean, there was already a Star Destroyer with probably shuttles and TIE fighters already here when we left. They probably investigated.
Yeah, but they might come back. I don't know if we'll get lucky with that Triumph again, coming into space.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying that we shouldn't use the 2 light side points for this. It's entirely viable, but we should explore our other options first. If it becomes like a necessity, then yeah. But I mean, Even with climbing gear, we can climb
Let's just
down.
go
but-
out and explore
Yeah.
the area first.
Take a look
Putting the
around.
masks on first.
What if we got the toilet paper out of, like, the bathroom and we braided it into a rope?
It depends on how much money
There is
the
not
rebels
enough.
spend on toilet paper. Because if it's the cheap kind, it'll probably work because the cheap kind is really thick.
What type of cheap toilet paper do you normally deal with?
That's what I was
It's the
gonna say.
exact
I'm like,
opposite
what?
every time I've encountered it.
Well,
if it's
well,
cheap,
well,
if
I-
it's cheap, you can
depends
see
on what
through
you-
it.
It depends on what
Yeah.
you mean by toilet paper. Because if, like, in our high school, they called it toilet paper, but I'm fairly certain it was just like wax paper without the wax.
Bruh, it's made out of Dura paper. It's okay.
No,
It's like construction paper, but like one step below.
no.
I'm not hearing any hard passes on the toilet paper idea.
No.
I like the idea myself. It's creative.
I don't know if it could support a Wookiee. Probably not. Maybe a Jawa, if we're lucky.
You'd be the anchor.
So you're just calling him the giant turd at the end of the toilet paper?
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, Blumbles agrees. We should probably just go out and see what we're working with.
I'm surprised nobody's asked Blumbles if his force powers allow him to fly at this point.
Well, I thought I would ask, but I figured it might be insensitive.
I think I asked him if he could make me fly with his force powers at one point, but
Yeah, it's true.
He doesn't need the force powers to make you fly. It's just the falling and sudden stopping on the other end.
true.
Alright, I guess we'll head out and investigate the hole.
Woo, adventure.
You guys step out. It's fairly barren and rocky type, moon. It's nothing great to look at. There's no vegetation. Not really. You
I
guys
got an
will-
idea. All we have to do is get to the bottom of the hole, and then we can find all those dead Ugnaughts and we can skin them.
No.
I didn't finish the sentence.
No.
And if we make a rope,
Yeah, we make a rope out of their flesh, and we fashion a grappling hook out of their bones.
I don't think the Force works like that, Rocky.
I'm not hearing any hard passes.
How many of them are down there anyway? Like 17. That's
think
enough
I'm-
for enough rope, probably.
I think I'm hard passing so hard I'm in another dimension by now.
You could probably actually just use their clothes instead
I'm
of their
half
flesh.
tempted to throw the Jawa down the deepest section of the hole.
I didn't even think of the clothes part. That's a good idea.
He just went straight to skinning them.
Man, this is amazing. We're getting so much good leather out of all these Ugnaughts. What should we do with this giant pile of clothes?
I just toss it in. Dude.
Burn it for good health,
All right, here's what you do. You put the clothes at the bottom of the hole, you burn them, and then we throw Chabba above the fire with his parachute.
We
And it'll
use the
lift them up.
Ugnaught. No, we use the Ugnaught flesh to fashion a balloon to make a hot air balloon, and we use the fire to float us out.
We truly are the last hope. Shipping
I
it.
love how we go to this planet and we're just looking at this hole like, oh, how are we gonna go down there?
And Chabba's just having this fantasy
I
of
was,
skinning
like,
Ugnaughts.
Going to see with examining is just how deep is it? Like what? Like
I
what?
don't know, like
ex-
4 stories.
extension
At
of climbing gear or something are we gonna have to need?
Let's say like 3 to 4 meters per level. Actually, no, it'd be taller than that. It'd probably be like 5 to 6 per level.
Crap.
5 to 6 stories.
Meters.
Oh,
So it's
okay,
like
so-
between 15 and 18 feet high.
yeah. So it's maybe 6 or 7 stories.
Well, you had 4 levels. So 4 times 60 meters ish.
Hmm.
We'll say about 100 meters, top to bottom. It's a deep hole.
That's pretty damn deep, yeah.
Mhm.
Do we even know what what are we even here to get? Data, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There was information missing from the upload that you guys had brought.
Well,
We got everything but the kitchen sink.
And apparently they needed the kitchen sink.
Mm-hmm.
could any data have even survived that?
Potentially.
Maybe. They make them pretty sturdy these days. Those terminals and all that. Who knows? Maybe it was on the Ugnaughts you guys left behind.
Well, there wasn't really anything we could do.
You could have told them to run, but where are they going to run
Where
to?
would
There was
they
only
go?
one
Where
working
would they
elevator.
run with all the elevators shut down except for the one?
That's what it said. Just
With
one
like 2 minutes.
dude, they're fairly short. They can just like stack on top of each other. 3 Ugnaughts to 1 Wookiee in height.
This is true.
You could have gotten 4 people's worth of. We know that you can get at least 4 people in the elevator, so that's at least 12 Ugnaughts.
Well, okay, we have what? How many
Or
Ugnaughts?
on the
We already have a Jawa and a human in the elevator. How many Ugnaughts can you fit in an elevator with a Jawa and a human?
This sounds like a math
At
problem. from
least 6, if you can get 3 of them stacked.
We can save you, but only a handful.
Which of you
Sounds-
is the most important?
This sounds like a math problem by like.
Yeah, I know, right? That's actually what I was structuring it as.
Yeah,
John has an elevator that has a 2,000-pound capacity. An Ugnaught weighs 48 pounds. Now, Arden, the human mercenary, is carrying... No, I'm sorry.
I guess Blumbles will be like right here since we approached from this area, I believe, over here.
Yes.
By the way, I
Alright.
believe the hole we're looking at here is like this is the top and it's going down. We're looking at it from a profile angle.
Like I said,
Yeah.
from Rocky's perspective.
Yeah, so like this is the bottom and like this is the top.
Correct.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm very bad at drawing on this program.
All right. Blumbles' turn. What now?
There you go. That's a good way of representing.
We can look around and see if there's any handholds.
All right. Blumbles will take a look around, see if he sees any good places to climb down.
I mean, we all don't need to go down there anyway, do we?
I don't think so.
Give me a perception check for spotting a good way to climb down.
We should have brought D's with us, made him climb down the hole. He's the intern, after all.
Let me space out some of this.
Yeah,
Make sure I
you
have
definitely
my
need to go
stat
down
right.
the hole so that way you can get the data. You're the only one that's good with computers.
Ah, god damn it.
Yeah, since us again.
Okay, so do I need to roll too? This is just a Blumbles thing.
Just Blumbles, because he's the one that's looking for the way to climb down. He knows
Sorry,
what he
I'm,
needs to grab to go. So
Okay,
that's why I'm
Looking at my
making a
stats.
perception check.
okay. Okay, I got my stuff. Uh, 2 success and 3 advantage.
You can easily track a path down to at least the topmost layer of rubble. So you let me get another color. From the side of the pad, you can make your way, down the side to this top layer.
Hmm.
That puts you basically the first level down, where the storage was, where you guys originally popped out of the crates.
I see a way over there. Take us back to where we had that fun with the crates. From there, I can't tell. That's our starting point, at least. I guess Blumbles will.
Let's get to it, I guess.
Yeah, might as well get to it. Before he starts, actually, he's gonna turn to look at Bortuna and Arden. Are you guys gonna stay here or what?
I'm sorry, my sister came in. Is it like a path that you can walk down, or is it a climbing down?
Climb down.
Okay.
I guess you guys could stay here and keep an eye out for Imperial guests, if you want.
So one comm link with the ship and one comm link with you guys?
Everybody should have a comm link.
Yeah.
Ooh, even better. Arden, this is Bortuna. Over.
I am literally standing next to you.
Quality on these things is immaculate. It's like you're... Oh. Anyway.
Alright. Blumbles will, he'll go to reach down to Chabba. Do you want to hang on or want to climb yourself?
I look at the handhold. Does it appear as though I could easily climb that?
Give me... oh, this is going to be fun. Give me an intelligence check. An intellect check. Let's say
Oh boy.
2 difficulty. We won't beat you up too bad. You honestly think that it might be a little bit too spaced out for you?
I don't think my legs are long enough. Probably better hang on.
Alrighty. We'll pick him up and basically put him on his back so he can hold on to his fur.
Java,
Yeah.
I need a brawn check. Or athletics, whichever is your better.
Yeah, okay. What's the difficulty?
We're going to go with 1.
Okay.
Only because he technically already has like a harness for you.
Nice.
Okay, yeah. Apparently I'm quite used to this.
Yes, but what's going on is a little bit different than what you're expecting. There you go. Good boy. Blumbles.
Yes.
I need either a brawn or an athletics check from you.
Alright, I'm pretty sure athletics is better because I have 3 yellow.
It's going to be 2 difficulty plus a red.
Did you say 3 yellow
Yep.
in athletics? Holy guac.
I am the strong.
My man can do backflips.
That was close.
Ooh, 1 success and 1 threat.
Boink. It's a little bit perilous. You are gripping a whole lot harder than you expected you were going to need to. Because, this is still not super stable. This was a blown up active field. You do make it to the first plateau area, which is a bit unstable at points. So you got to make your way carefully across it. But you do make it down there without incident.
Ooh. Right. Harry there.
If you
No pun intended.
Now, if you can make out what I've marked here on this map, it is between this line and this line is the first plateau.
Okay.
Wait, this is the first plateau?
Yes.
On terms of the profile, though, is it this? Or
Yes.
are we just... Oh,
I'm mapping their
it's
path with
this.
the greenish tool. With the greenish color. There's Blumbles. There you go.
Oh, alright.
Chabba, you are with him. I'm just not moving your token with him.
that's fine.
I will keep it here just for knowledgeable sake.
Alright. See if I can scout out another path for us. And that's what he will do.
Speaking of scouting around, is there anything like around us, like right now on this platform itself, or is it just a flat platform? Like
It's
a
not
chunk
flat.
of concrete?
It's very much rubble, debris, tore up. The parts on this map I know are not super clear. It's obviously two-dimensional here, but this wall where the original map was, along here, is basically up, not straight up, but it's a very steep wall of debris and
Well, debris.
debris, basically broken rock, rebar, various. Yes, but you're standing on top of rubble that's basically on top of the original flooring and or ceiling of that original first level.
Are there any cargo crates around us?
Give me a perception check with 3 difficulty. Blumbles, I'm going to need a vigilance check from you at 2 difficulty.
Okay.
What is with the giant red line on your area?
I did that for a reason, and I can't quite remember why, but I might, and that's why I don't want to erase it.
Oof.
Damn.
You, in fact, see no crates. In fact, as a matter of fact, you see the arm of a stormtrooper sticking up through the rubble.
What was that difficulty on the vigilance?
I think it was... Did I say 2 or 3? Did anybody remember?
I thought it was perception.
No.
I
For
heard him say
you,
vigilance, but I
perception.
didn't hear
Him,
I
vigilance.
didn't I
Let's
didn't
go
hear
with 2
difficulty.
difficulty. Let's go with 2
Okay.
difficulty.
I just have 1 green. Oh,
Wow.
2 threat, 1 success.
I'm going to give you, 1 of that, and you're going to take a black die on whichever thing you do next. But with that success, you are successfully able to navigate this level without causing...
Falling.
Not falling. Falling into.
Yeah.
You as you were stepping across the field here, you come out to about here, and you can see areas that look like it's very weak. If you step there, it's possible that you would cause more damage and possibly cause a whole section of this area to fall in.
Yeah. Ooh, that's pretty hazardous.
But that also tells you something. That there is places to fall into.
Dead falls.
Yep. All right. Maybe we can find a elevator shaft. That'd be nice. Go straight down.
I don't think we'll be able to climb down that, though, Blumbles.
Probably not.
Give me an intellect check yourself, Blumbles. Let's go with 2 difficulty.
Let's see how big my brain is. That's just 2 green. Black die on this check.
Yep.
2
Burn
difficult?
it up nice and easily. Yep.
Alright. No.
Yeah, you don't remember shit about where the your relation in this mass of rubble to where the elevators could be. You're focused much more on navigating where not to step, basically.
Oh, yeah.
Come to think of it, fairly certain most of the elevators would be destroyed anyway, because we set most of the bombs on the central pylon that the elevators were in, and also I threw an entire satchel bag full of them into one of the elevators. So
Gonna make finding where that data was pretty testy.
yeah, what do you think it is anyway? Think it would be on the 3rd layer or the bottom layer?
Well, where'd you guys get the information we brought back?
3rd layer.
Well, I mean, like the the tool, like the
gun?
prototype. Yeah.
That was on the bottom layer.
All right. We could try the third level if we can tell where it went.
Well,
if it's
I'm
even the third level.
assuming that we are on the cargo floor right now, because this is one layer, I believe, below where we landed the ship originally. And that was the
Yeah.
cargo layer. I'm fairly certain.
DM says yes.
And that means we need to go down 2 layers in order to even get to where the data could be. But then we need to go down another layer to get to where the data is most likely to be.
All right. Guess hold on tight while I try to find a way down.
You need to give me another perception check at 3 difficulty.
Okay. There's my other purple dice. Get away. Me.
Oh, that one landed cockeyed, but it's the same either way. 1 success and 1 success. That's it.
By the way, yeah, go ahead.
I got to draw through this drawing.
I was gonna ask if what in the hell?
I moved the mouse, or I moved my camera view as I moved the mouse draw tool.
Whoops.
That's fine.
The stormtrooper arm wasn't holding anything, was it?
No.
Can we can we redraw this? By the way, kind of hard to understand what's happening here now.
Where would you draw it, sir? Just help me out here.
Okay, hang on. You mind if I erase this?
Erase what?
This whole thing.
No. It's kind of important right now.
So we're alright. Fuck, I'll just draw it over here in space. No, I can't do it. You know what? Never mind. Let's fucking go.
Alright, hang on. I got an idea. We have top layer. Top layer. See where I'm drawing it, Rocky?
Yeah. Wait, no, that's something else. Where is it?
Down here in...
Press tab. Ah, yeah. I had the idea as well there.
Does that make sense now?
Yeah. I think we started here. And
That's
we're
the
now
ship.
here, right?
Yeah. He's on that first layer.
We need to go there, and then we need to go there.
And that is so the wrong color. This is also the wrong color, but...
Close enough.
Well, I don't know if delete will do the individual, and if I click wrong, I'm going to delete the entire fucking gray. So...
Yeah.
This'll just have
It
to
adds
do.
different layers. Like, this is just more debris.
Yeah, basically.
This is
Like an
debris on
onion.
top of the debris.
But you guys get the idea at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the areas where it's got the original map is basically a freestanding pillar to its original level. Almost.
Hmm.
Alright. Now that you've found a path that would be successfully leading down, I'm going to need another athletics check from both you and
Oh,
Chabba.
good lord. What have you done?
Okay.
What have you done?
Difficulty on that side.
For you, it's going to be 3 difficulty.
What
For
are
Chabba, it's
you?
going to be 1 because he has a harness.
Okay.
And you have to have a red die.
Oof. Okay. I'll keep what I rolled there.
No.
No.
You You have to roll that. Every time you make one of these climb checks, you have to have the red die attached to it. That's just because of the unstable nature of this whole place.
Okay. That's 4 success and 3. You know. Right.
Chabba, have you rolled yet?
1 success.
Roll a black die as well.
Rolling the black die. Nothing.
Oh.
Oh Lord.
As you make your way down, it is quite tumultuous and rocky and bumpy. At one point in time, your foot slips, and Chabba tumbles out of the harness.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh no. I want to
There's
try.
not really anything you can do here, I don't think, Blumbles. You can't just let go or you'll fall yourself.
Maybe he'll land safely.
Do a flip.
Hey, guy. Can I do a flip?
Sure.
I was gonna ask if I
Athletics
could try the force, but
Do you have
it's really
do you have
confusing.
force move?
I do have force move, but it's confusing because the guide I have said, "Oh, if you can lift silhouette 0 creatures when you first purchase it," and it gave R2D2 as an example.
Uh-huh. And what
Which is
silhouette is
freaking
R2D2?
Huh?
So with a silhouette of 0, you can lift R2D2 is what it's saying.
Apparently.
Well then, yes, you should be able to lift Chabba.
Okay. As soon as he falls, Blumbles like panics and like reaches his hand out, and he's gonna try to use force move on him to keep him from falling.
Well, first, roll the force die, because we have discovered that we have been rolling the force powers wrong, have we not?
Yeah. Okay. I rolled the dark side, but yeah, if I don't take it, he's gonna fall. So I'll just take the dark side.
So you channel the dark side with, a quick amount of anger at yourself.
Yeah.
Fear for your friend dying, anger for you stumbling.
Damn it, it's almost like the name Blumbles is prophetic. What type of check do you have to do at that point, sir?
Let's see. Depends. What range was he from? Like, if we assume I did it as soon as he fell, then
The default maximum range is short range. The difference in levels is, like I was saying, 5 to 6 meters.
yeah,
Which is within a short range.
okay. Then yeah, I don't think he has to do a check. I think it's just let me read it real quick though. Spend a force die to move objects through the force. That's my description. I'll have to go to the wiki for an in-depth explanation. Where are you? Force die. Force powers.
Cyber.
Yo,
Is this sort of a visual representation of how the hole looks from above?
in a way. But,
Not exactly that, but close.
well, you can see over here on this drawing, that is the main board right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's broken up into levels. This chunk here is pretty much more or less one level. And then there is a 6 meter drop between this level and this level. And this is all
so we're
roughly
going
the same.
spiral. Okay, so
That-
this is where we started, then we came here, I fell here, and then this is the final level.
Correct.
Oh,
Okay.
there we go. Okay, now I understand.
Apparently, as long as he's in short range and I spend the force point, dark or light, I just grab him.
Okay. As he falls out and he's about to hit his face on a rock, he stops.
Oh, you all right?
No! I think time just stopped. What the hell's going on?
Hold on. He's gonna gently lower him down if he can.
Did that anti-gravity device I made start working finally?
Gently nothing. with the dark side invoked,
Yeah.
you kind of try to move him just a little bit, but you literally just kind of huck him. So he goes rolling across. You're going to take a wound.
Oh.
It wasn't like a
Sorry.
full force throw, but it was just like, come on, just move a little, and oh god, that's too strong.
Why are you apologizing? I don't know what's happening, but I don't. Are you responsible for this?
There is a
coming
piece
down.
of there is a piece of rebar right through your prosthetic arm.
Oh,
No,
God damn it!
it missed everything vital because you've got the Terminator style arm. It's just
Oh,
like
thank goodness. Oh, it's a good thing I got this prosthetic. Actually, that would have hurt otherwise.
I'm coming down. Just stay there.
Oh, trust me, I wasn't going to go anywhere.
you finished your climb down, obviously.
Well, that was weird.
Yeah, sorry. Still not used to moving people yet.
Wait, you did that?
Yeah, kind of had to.
Oh, I thought you said you couldn't do that.
Guess I can. I guess
Oh,
you're
that's
small
cool.
enough.
Oh well, hot damn. Just for future reference, how many more times can you do that?
Honestly, this is me talking. I think I can do it like as many times as I want. It's not very clear. I think it says you can spend you may spend light or dark to move one object to silhouette 0 that is within range. Yeah. I think it's just how many force points I generate if I choose to take light or dark.
Basically, it's an infinite well, but I mean, obviously, there's strain and pressures and everything like that.
Yeah.
So when it comes to like a combat type of situation, you're allowed to spend as much as your force rating is in technical terms. But I imagine that it regenerates fairly quickly, so you can do lots of little things, and doing great big things is really the problem.
Oh yeah.
We're fighting an AT-AT, and Chabba just looks at Blumbles and he goes, "Blumbles, fastball special."
Yeah.
Oh man.
If you gave
Sir,
me a
sir,
lightsaber, that would be my
It looks like there's a red stain on the view screen, sir.
I should have spent XP to upgrade the range because I could throw you like long range if I'd spent the XP.
No, that'd be amazing. Well, until he landed.
Yeah, it'd be a problem. Anyway,
Again, that red stain.
but that Bubbles is like, I think I can do it as many times as I want. I still don't really understand the Force too much.
Well, at least we know that if I fall, you can catch me for the most part.
For the most part, I'll try to do better next time.
Don't worry about it. I actually thought that I had succeeded in my anti-gravity device for a second there, but then I realized that I actually didn't build an anti-gravity device.
Anyway, second level, I think. What was this level? I don't even know if we came here.
I believe this was the crew quarters.
Barracks. Wonder if anyone is huddling down in a room somewhere.
Anybody alive here? Really doubt it. Anybody alive in here? Hello?
Yeah, they've been here for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You're having to wear masks. Breathe. Been 2 weeks, I doubt anyone.
Hey, it never hurts to check.
All right. Let's look
I'll
around.
go back to the ship and just keep an eye on the scanners. Make sure no
What is
unexpected
this?
company comes.
Give
No,
me a
if we-
computer's check, sir.
Alright.
Oh, that's a lot of green.
Let's make it just too difficult. I mean, let's be honest.
That's a green tornado right there.
I
Straight up.
tried to do some modern art. It kind of got out of hand.
Ooh.
It doesn't look like anybody's coming in.
Yeah, I think we're fine. So what do we do when we're waiting? While we're waiting.
Oh, do we have any cards?
Yes, yes you do. Hallmark cards.
These will do. We can make cards for Blumbles and Chabba while they're gone. I think they'll really appreciate it.
Thanks for doing all the work. Signed, Bortuna. I need to know, are you getting back onto the harness, Chabba, or...
Well, yeah. I mean, I kind of have to go down there.
Okay.
I'll be right
If
back.
I dies, I got stim packs.
Blumbles, I need you to give me another vigilance to difficulty, please.
Oh,
Okay. So
He's
back.
purposely minding his steps, but just because of the nature of the area...
yeah.
I think what I'll do actually is I'll spend a light side to upgrade this to 1 yellow. Or does that give me just okay, yeah, I was gonna say, does it give me 2 green or 1 yellow?
No, it
Let's
upgrades the
see.
green to a yellow, and if you already have a yellow, or, it adds a green.
Alrighty. Oh no, it's a mechanical triumph, but 2 fails and 2 threat.
For whatever you roll next. You do fail to see, the area that's, kind of a little bit loose. As you're picking Chabba up and putting him into the harness, your foot breaks through.
Whoa.
What's on the other side?
Let's see. That's a good question.
The convenient climbing equipment storage.
A fondue fountain.
Actually, let's see. 3rd level was where we shot up all those troops, right?
Yeah.
Honestly, I'd say on the other side is we come in through the ceiling of the room where we found Deets. Like, it's not intact, of course, but it does have a somewhat stable floor. Just for us to come in.
Why am I still on... Oh, that's why I'm on level. This board is huge.
Indeed.
That flat now? Finally. Fucking finally. No, it would not be. I don't know how well this is going to work. So, you said this is per state?
Yeah, it'll stay there. Just swap to the next state. So long as the drawing is on the board. Yeah, now swap back. Yeah.
Okay. Because the positioning of the map is exactly where it is, you break into that room,
Okay.
which is on a floor you were never in.
And he's going to pick me up, right?
You're already on him.
Yeah, you were already on me.
As he was
Okay.
putting you
I mean, I
into
knew I was
place,
gonna
his
fall
foot broke
away.
through. I know you're a little off, according to this map, but we're just gonna, kind of put you in, because let's say that corner got fucked up.
Yeah.
You're now on this level.
Oh, that was a little rough. Ugh.
Now the problem is how much of it is dead and destroyed. There's no lights.
Nope.
Did we just land on a pile of bodies?
I don't think we came here, so unless they piled up in here.
I would say that you landed on a
and
You
I'm
land on
not.
the one living guy and kill him.
mattress kind of a thing.
Oh,
Bunk
yeah.
beds almost. Barracks style, housing.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna lock this.
For a light, Blumbles is actually gonna pull
I
out the
produced my light
saber.
bar. I produced my light rod.
I do have one of those, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Blumbles, he goes to pull out the lightsaber and he sees that. Oh, probably safer.
I mean, you can still use it.
I'll just keep it on my belt here,
Okay.
just in case.
All right. You are here. You're in the corner. Give me a perception check. 3 difficulty. Because
Okay.
all you've got is that one light rod.
Both of us are him.
Both of you, actually.
All right, I'll take that black die. 2 difficulty.
3 difficulty.
Oh, 3 difficulty. Okay. Okay.
You did well.
3 success.
1 threat, 4 success.
Wow.
Nice.
Schmutz got in your eye. As you guys look around, you're seeing turned over beds. As you look around just this room, you know, you're seeing some of the beds have toppled on their sides. The foot lockers have been busted open. But you don't see anybody in here.
Ooh. All right. Is there any rubble blocking the doorway?
We haven't approached the doorway, but from where you are, it does not look so.
Okay. Blumbles will follow behind Chop.
Is there a door here?
But it is open.
All right.
All right. Now here's where it's going to get a little messy. So stay put right there, guys.
Okay.
And I have to unlock this so I can change states. Can you go back to state 3 for me?
There you go.
Why am I not drawing?
You were drawing on state 1 still.
Why?
I don't know. Wait. Let me. Is this not locked again? Yeah. Here, now do it. You don't have to unlock it to change states.
I couldn't change the state because I was on the drawing tool marking my position.
Is it? Oh, it does.
Can you go back to state 1 for me, please?
Whoop.
Back to,
State 3.
yeah, thank you.
Any more state changes?
No. Because that's what you can see from this point.
Rubble.
Those
Or is that a
that's
ledge?
rubble caved into.
Hmm.
Rubble. Wait. Rubble.
Probably would have checked this one first.
Yeah, I know. But as you just kept running, I didn't have a chance to do anything. Inside there is very much the same. Foot lockers, opened up. A couple of the beds have been overturned. There's like a large chunk of, back corners just like tore off, basically.
Are there any personal effects in any of the footlockers?
Perception check for difficulty. And for grins and giggles, make one of them a red.
Cypher said, I really don't want to think about loot right now.
I was hoping for a
Yeah.
spare, but,
Holy crap. That's a... Wow.
It's a
A
lot,
lot
of
of
damage.
failure.
You do not find anything in any of the footlockers. But for an advantage, you find another glow rod. So you do find something.
Hey! Buddy! And I hand him the glow rod.
Oh, nice.
And I guess they cleaned the place out before they left. Well,
Well, there were
left is relative
stormtroopers.
term.
I don't know if they had much.
I figured they would at least have pictures of the family or whatever in you. Well, whatever.
I don't know.
How much of a family can you really have when all of them wear stormtrooper helmets?
Yeah.
Little baby with a stormtrooper helmet on.
The elevator shafts. Shafts.
All the doors are closed.
Hey, Blumbles, can you open these up?
Which
Oh,
one?
yeah, sure.
Which?
Which one are we gonna open? This one, this one, this one?
Might as well try them all, right? Start with this one first.
Alright, should I do this the bzz way or
Well, let's see how hard it is to open with brawn, and if it's too difficult, then yeah, fuck it. Let's just cut them open.
alright. Muscle time.
Brawn check.
Difficulty?
We're gonna go with 3.
Okay.
Actually, no, we're gonna go with 4.
Okay.
I said brawn.
Yes. That's about
You have yellow for brawn?
Oh, does it not count as athletics?
No, I said brawn. You are pure, straight out hulkingness.
Okay, so 3 green on my part. Yeah. There we go. Oh yeah, 4 different. No.
As you attempt to get some form of purchase on this door to try and get it open, you're not having any luck. What you thought was a seam was not a seam. Instead of splitting in the middle like normal elevators do, it looks like this one slides just to one side, and you just don't have the purchase for it.
Yeah, there's no opening that. At least while I was trying to open it.
Up, get the can opener out.
Alright, he takes a step back, ignites and starts cutting.
I hold his glow rod for him.
He'll probably cut like
He's
straight
holding
down the
his
middle.
glow rod. That's what he's using to cut open the door. It is significantly easier to cut through this because it's not a blast door.
Yeah.
You get through this in like maybe half a minute. It's just very quick, very easy. And where does it fall? In or out? How do you open this?
After he cuts it, Blumbles would say, should I kick the doors down the shaft or?
Yes, definitely.
Alright. Blumbles is gonna kick the doors down the shaft.
Perception check, the both of you, 3 difficulty. Let's go, 3 difficulty.
We awaken the giant monster with the sound.
It falls on an Ugnaught.
Freedom!
Finally.
Almost freedom! Splat!
I live!
2 weeks, I've not had any food or water. Oh, good light. Ah!
Okay, 1 threat and 2 success.
5 success and 3 threats.
Jesus. Why are you falling on the ground right now, Chabba? You don't...
Slippery!
Yeah, you slip on a piece of rock or rubble and you fall. You fall prone. But you both successfully hear the door go in. You got that big impactful boomf of Blumbles knocking it in. Then you hear it hit the back of the wall. Bunk, bank, comf.
Didn't sound like it fell very far.
Yeah, it didn't.
Alright, let's take a look.
Blumbles will hold on to the side here, hold on this side with his right hand, and basically hold his lightsaber out to look down, see what he can see.
Perception check, 2 difficulty.
Okay. Pretty much all this. And... 1 success, 1 advantage.
As you look down, you can see the kind of glowing edge still of the whole piece that you cut out from the turbo lift's doors on the top of the turbo lift cab on the next floor down.
Think I found where the elevator was.
Right on. We could probably jump down that then, right? Oh, wait, no, wait.
I don't know if it's that safe.
No, that's not the problem. I feel like the problem is we're gonna get back up.
Yeah. Is there a service ladder here? Bubbles will actually take a look around.
There is no OSHA in Star Wars. It
Yeah,
is
that's
a turbo lift shaft.
Not yet, anyway.
The CIS was ahead of its time. The Invisible Hand was ahead of its time. If they had, service ladders. The Empire cares not for safety measures.
When it comes to these turbo lifts, are they like elevators and they're cable suspended,
No,
or are they like
it's
magnetic?
it's magnetic driven.
Does the magnet still work when it's off? Well,
Well,
I mean, it held
it's a
the
floor
door,
below
right?
you,
It held
And-
the door.
and there's at least 2 floors below you. Maybe it's just on a pile of rubble.
I said we jump.
Blumbles takes a look down. How far down does that look?
About 6 meters. We're going to go with 7 meters this time.
About like what?
Hmm.
21 feet.
Meters. Yeah. It's survivable. Live through that.
Ish.
All right, here.
I got an idea, Blumbles.
Hmm.
You ever seen those old like hollow films where there's like a pirate and he takes his sword and he jumps and he stabs it into the big windy thing on the boat and then he like goes down the thing slowly?
Oh,
Can you do that
yes,
with
Treasure
that
Planet, a classic.
Can you do that with that thing? But on the wall?
He looks at the lightsaber.
We cut back to Bortuna and Arden.
You think those guys are dead?
Apparently they're dead because they ain't responding to my summons.
Here.
I'm reading what he's written.
Oh, Lord. What has he written and where?
It's down under me.
Oh, let me go see.
Holy
I just-
fucking hell, dude.
I know. I was looking at the map and I just like kind of zoom out and I'm like, oh my gosh, what's this green wall of text? And I just see Dear Arden. I'm like, oh Lord.
I'm screenshotting it so it doesn't disappear on me and I can read it later.
Yeah, me too. I'll do that.
Arden, please give me a computer's check again. Bortuna, what are you doing? They've been
Same.
gone probably a good hour at this point.
Hmm.
You're back.
Same
Let's
difficult.
see.
Please. Yes.
I have been trying to explain to an uninterested Arden why aquatic life is superior to dry land life in every way.
3 advantage. No, 2 advantage. Yeah, 3 advantage.
Your scope looks clear, and you're have been trying to ignore Bortuna the best you can, so you've actually been keeping track of asteroid traffic.
The equivalent of paint drying in Star Wars.
Bortuna, please give me a xenobiology roll.
Let's see.
Versus... 2 difficulty.
So you actually want this to be a xenology check?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because let's see how good you are on actually explaining the differences between the land and the sea.
Well, I got a mechanical triumph.
Your
anyway.
your words fall on deaf ears as Arden successfully ignores you. But what does your triumph do?
Years from now, I'll remember this discourse that I'm having, or that I think I'm having, with Arden, and it will lead to me publishing one of the greatest papers on marine biology in the universe, or in the galaxy, rather.
Okay, I gotta write this down. Bortuna post campaign You think I'm joking about writing this down? I literally have a post-it note in front of me, and I'm writing this down.
Bortuna PhD in parentheses doesn't actually have a PhD.
Becomes
Well, after seeing the scanners are clear again, I get up and I start looking for my eclair. I'm a little peckish.
Bortuna post-campaign becomes a marine biologist. Let's hope he survives.
Yeah.
I have something to strive for now.
Yeah.
You have discovered a passion for marine biology you weren't aware you had until this very second. And you realize how passionately you spoke about it, and you're like, I should do this for a living.
It's so fascinating.
Bortuna Cousteau studies the mythological Mon Calamari. What are you doing? Get
Wait.
away from me.
Wait, Cody.
Where'd you
Does this mean Bortuna is technically Jotaro?
Well, that might be the implication.
Bortuna, what do you mean you gave Dees my eclair? How could you?
Oh, you got my message. That's great.
How much credit did you take?
That's not... I think forgiveness is the path that we all need to choose in these trying times.
I just grabbed. How many credits did you take?
Like, how many were on the stick again?
Just remember, your blaster has a stun setting.
Wasn't like that many. I only, let's see. Oh, I lost 20 in the bet with Dees. I told him he couldn't eat the eclair in one bite. That bet was loaded. Let's see, I spent some stuff on Sloppy Joe materials. I was trying a new recipe. You know how I can make a mean Tatooine sunrise, or like, the bootleg version? I tried to combine that with my Sloppy Joe recipe, and it had questionable results. But I had to spend quite a bit of money on supplies. I don't know, like probably 50 credits or something. And then I bought a bottle of water. There's a few credits. Oh, right! I also bought this really awesome magazine subscription. It was like 300 credits. I think that was it, though.
Where's the grid stick?
Did you not read the message? I told you not to ask.
Where is it?
I...
You don't listen to me. Why should I listen to you?
Okay. That's fair. That's entirely fair. I sold it.
And cutting back to Arden, cutting back to Chabba and Blumbles. I fear murder in the air.
I feel a disturbance.
Rock, paper, scissors to see who goes first.
You know, you could just get on my back and I jump down for both of us, right?
Good point. Wait, I got an idea. Why don't you just lower me down with that there gravity magic you got?
Gravity magic.
I don't know if it'll be...
I mean, even if you get me halfway down, that's better than falling the whole way, isn't it?
I guess so. Let me see if I can do it again, I guess. Almost will step back a little bit. Let me actually position one. I'm guessing Chabba would be like standing in the front of the door.
Yeah.
He'd probably be about right here. And Blumbles would close his eyes and feel the force and try to lift Chabba.
Channels the dark side.
That literally just rotated in the air. That did not roll.
Then roll it again.
Yeah, let me... There we go. It's rolling. Hey, left side! Copyrighted. He's just gonna lift him.
You float him down, but he's still a foot or so above the actual top. And that's about the extent, the range of your move at this point.
It's as far as I'm gonna get you, he says with his eyes closed, and just lets go of him and follow the foot.
I
No,
I kind of
wonder
wish
what-
it had been a dark side, because then it would like slingshot him straight up. Boom! Shit!
I wonder if this is. I wonder if that's how like hot dogs feel like when they're in the microwave at first. Can you
Blah.
cook people too?
Blumbles ignores this as he lowers himself down. He does the whole thing where he
Arms and legs outstretched.
arms and legs outstretched. Yeah, then he lowers himself off the platform, and he just lets go to let himself fall the rest of the way.
I move out of the way, by the way.
5-star frog splash on Chabba.
There's going to be a roll involved for this. I just need to figure out which one.
Whenever I said arms outstretched, by the way, I meant like you have your arms. You have. It's really hard to explain.
Yeah, I mean, I was just lowering down enough to where I would just be hanging off the edge of the elevator shaft, and then he just let go.
All right. I'm not really seeing it, so
Over here's what I'm thinking.
give me a
what I was
resilience
thinking.
roll.
Oh, what now?
Resilience. 2
Okay,
difficulty and a challenge.
Okay, that's 3 green for me. 2 in a red.
Yep.
Okay. Alright, can I spend a light side, guys, for a upgrade?
Well, if you're gonna fall on me, yes.
Let's see what happens.
Swap out. Yep.
Oh, freaking mouse, please work. There we go. Thank you. And here we go.
Wait, why'd you get rid
Big
of the
money,
blue
big
die?
money, big
Was
money.
that-
Damn.
That's a lot of strain, though.
Eh,
And you'll pick up a black die on your next.
thingy.
Yeah.
Alright.
I don't know what else to do with it. But you do successfully manage to hop down and land next to Chabba. There is no movement in the turbo lift. Doesn't
All right.
jostle, doesn't reverb, it just you land on top.
Stays. Alright, is there a hatch on top of this thing?
Points
he
at the
says-
lightsaber.
Yeah, he takes out the lightsaber and ignites it. And he's actually going to look for a hatch first. And he'll
Give
just
me a
cut it open.
perception check, 1 difficulty.
Let's see if this really is Oceanless Star Wars.
I just realized I couldn't get out of the way. There was nowhere to go.
The elevator is
two.
not tiny. No, it's 1 difficulty.
Okay, I'm running difficulty with that black die. Two success.
You easily find a hatch. It's meant for service option. So
Alright. Yeah, he just opens that, steps aside, and he turns off the lightsaber with a. I assume Chava's still holding his glow rod.
Yeah.
He's just gonna lay down in the elevator and lower Chava down. He's gonna jump in himself.
Are there any dead bodies in here?
no, there is not, believe it or not. But I do need a perception check. 2 difficulty, each of you.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to roll that blue die last. 2 difficulty.
1 success.
That's a lot of success.
That's a lot of success, yes. And 1 advantage and 3 success, yeah.
I'm going to say Blumble sees it first with that many successes and advantages. Rocky, did you have more
What?
advantages?
Me?
Yeah.
I have literally just 1 success.
Yeah, Blumble sees this first, but you both see it. The control panel's active.
This thing's still on?
I pushed the 4 key.
Authorization.
It's immediate. Ooh!
Do I still have that code tube?
Nope. Yeah, jammed it in the last elevator you guys used, and then you put a stack of bombs in it.
Good point.
I
Well, clearly,
suppose-
we don't have the authorization for this. Clearly,
I'm surprised it still works.
we must not have. Something's up with this, but yeah, me too. I don't think there's any way that I can hack this.
Probably not, but you can take a look at it, I guess. I'm gonna let those two know we're still alive. And Blubbles gonna pull out his comm link. And he's gonna give it a ring to probably Arden. Yeah, Arden. Arden, you there?
Oh no, he's dead.
These things jammed.
Probably because we're so far on the ground.
Yes. What is it? Clearly, he was Bortuna being choked.
Just letting you guys know we're still alive down here. Might be a bit hairy getting out, but any Imperial activity?
None that I've noticed so far.
All right.
His hands are kind of full.
Yeah, I'm a little busy at the moment. He's killing me! What did you do with it?
Have fun, you two. He just cuts the comm. Yeah, they're having a good time. So, do I just cut a hole in the floor here and
I don't know about that, but can I hack this thing, or is that like it's not possible?
You can try.
Then I'll
you
try.
didn't really have the time the last time. It was never brought up as an attempt, so.
What is the difficulty?
Well, we have two options. You can either attempt to go through software, attempt to program it out, which case you're going to need a 3 difficulty computer check, or you can rip open the panel and attempt to rewire the damn thing, upon which it will be a 4 difficulty mechanics check.
Okay, I am equally skilled in computers and mechanics, so I'll do the easier thing and use the computers.
also less risk of sending us colliding down? Ooh.
That is just
Well-
a mechanical triumph. And some
Aw.
advantages.
Mechanical triumph with 2 advantage. That's something at least.
Yeah.
Okay, so clearly I don't manage to hack the device.
Authorization required.
However,
Authorization required.
how's about... Anybody got any ideas on this triumph?
Ooh, you find a box of eclairs.
I am kind of hungry.
Well, you could have it to where this is my suggestion. You could have it to where you find like instead of bringing up the ability to reprogram it, you bring up maybe like a like a blueprint of maybe the elevator's wiring system to maybe make it a little easier to rewire it. Maybe.
Oh, okay, so we're on level 3, right?
2.
Effectively. Wait, we're still on level 2?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
so if the door
no. You got into the elevator from level 2, and you dropped down what should be the equivalent to level 3. You are correct, sir. You are
Ah.
correct.
And we are here. Can I switch the map, or should I leave it on level 3?
Go ahead. Switch the map.
Hey, I'll put Blumbles here now.
Well, the bombs are still here.
Say, oh no, the bombs are still there.
Oh, that would be bad.
Yeah, actually, I think I'll go with what Blumbles said. Is it possible that it could show, instead of managing to hack the elevator, I could get like a diagnostic on the wiring for the elevator to manually override it to go where I might want it to go?
You would
Like,
get the
not allowed?
diagnostic, but you could not override it because that was what your original intent of the roll was.
Okay. Well, I mean, like, I get the diagnostic on, like, what the wires do. That way, if I choose to mechanically try it, I'll have an easier time to do it.
You'll have a blue die.
Okay. And I'll do that then.
4 difficulty, and I'm upgrading. So change one of the purples to a red. If I could upgrade it again, I would.
Bruh.
You could re-roll, maybe.
Yeah, sure. I'm pretty sure Dark Side was used to make it
Yeah.
an upgrade, so.
We canceled each other out. Radical.
Yeah, no.
Nah, that's no advantages.
Question. Those
Yes.
2 advantages I had from the previous roll is in the one I did to get the diagnostic, and I had a blue die to my own check for that.
Oh, the circle of life.
I think he's pointing at the die you already used.
Is that a yes or?
Okay, I was muted for some strange reason. I don't know why. You got the blue die from the diagnostic.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it! I thought that was from the try.
Which was the diagnostic.
Well, ain't going down. Gotta open the door. And go the hard way.
Oh, can we not open it? If it's still on, maybe we can open it without, you know.
I pushed the open the door button.
It slides halfway before it goes, authorization required.
Oh, that's good enough.
Yeah, I mean, would have been cooler to cut it open, but you know, it works.
It stays halfway open.
I wish I could shrink the size of this, but I
Size
would
of
like
what?
draw the door halfway open.
Oh,
No, you should be able to shrink it. Or well, no, it won't go any lower. It won't go any smaller than that.
exactly.
Yeah, that's a problem. Hey, he'll let Chabba go out first. And oop.
I can't imagine that there's much here, considering where we place the explosives.
Give me a perception check. 2 difficulty. Chabba.
Okay.
Only because he directly mentioned it.
Well,
God
what do
damn
you know?
Mechanical triumph and 2 advantage. Man, it's a wild card today with these perception checks, isn't it?
Yeah, no
Yeah.
crap, and we're nowhere near the Kraken.
I have no idea what that mechanic. I see some rope, maybe. I don't know. Or
Yes,
maybe.
you see a bundle of rope right there.
Hey, look, rope. I pick up.
Blumbles.
Yes.
Perception check. 3 difficulty. Let's see if you see this.
Okay. Alright, 3 difficulty. I mean,
Out of
oh,
character.
she's over here.
There's totally a fucking explosive charge right there, isn't there?
If my dice will work. Oop, let me toss that out of the way.
A steady beep in the background.
Yeah, it's.
Papa goes, look, rope.
Alright, I think that's just 3 success and 2 advantage.
That there is a stormtrooper body still up in that corner.
There's a body there. Pretty intact, too. He points to the stormtrooper behind you.
Oh yeah, so there is. Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I go over and I just knock him over.
Boom! No, I'm kidding. Roll me one red die and one yellow die, and let's see how your luck goes.
Cypress is fishing for despairs tonight.
Hey
Oh,
guys.
Nothing. The satchel, the charge is still there, but it's looks dead.
Like it was a dud.
Without
Blumbles-
examining it, maybe
Yoink.
he takes it.
he didn't. He didn't even investigate it. He just grabbed it up.
Think first. Blow up first. Think later.
Blumbles,
Yes.
your Wookiee sense is tingling.
That 1 cent he had the last time?
Yeah, probably. Does it feel like it's coming from Chabba's bag?
Yes, yes, it does.
Oh, I didn't put it in the bag. I got it in the hand.
You sense it coming from his hand.
I look over. Yeah, so I guess these were a dud, huh?
Chabba.
What?
Pretty sure it's still active. I feel something coming from it.
I look at it.
Give me an investigation check. Let's go one difficulty.
Would that be a perception? Because investigation is not a thing.
What? No, it has to be. No. Knowledge warfare.
I was gonna say,
Okay.
probably knowledge
Oh,
warfare.
reroll. Actually, I have points in this, I think. No, I don't.
Oh.
But,
Wait,
you know,
I have. Never mind.
Like, wait a minute.
Oh, come on. We got line side if you want
I don't understand what you're talking about, Blumbles. It feels fine to me.
to. Blumbles is gonna look it over himself, I guess.
Knowledge warfare. 2 difficulty.
Fairly
This
certain.
is where they just blow up.
No, it won't blow up like that.
Tempted to use a light side.
It was an
but-
extreme time delay.
Oh wait, no. I just have it on perception checks. Never mind.
Instead of 6 minutes, it was 6,000.
Ooh! 2 success, 2 threat.
There's a point of strain coming because you see that the screen, the little LCD that shows the timer, is cracked, and you can see the little light off of like the bottom bit of it. Click, click, click.
Chabba,
Click.
it's counting down.
Is it?
He grabs it out of his hand. And he's gonna. I guess he'll run to the big service elevator they took. And he's gonna quickly try.
What big service elevator you took?
Oh no, this one, the one we. Where should I toss this?
The door is closed on that one.
Just throw it in that room over there.
I'm getting flashbacks when I got blown up by a car bomb.
He's quickly gonna run in this room, and he's just gonna toss it as far as he can. Probably in that corner where he interrogated D's.
Give me a brawn check with 2 difficulty.
As soon as I went to do the elevators, wait, no, we need to go down there.
By the way, originally we came in this elevator, and this is the room where you interrogated D's.
Yep.
Oh, okay, just throw it in a random room then.
This was actually the control room.
Uh-oh. Alright, there we go. Thank you. Freaking mouse. I'm gonna buy a better one. Whew, okay, 1 threat, 4 success.
You're gonna pass out down here, sir. You
Alright.
huck that little bomb all the way across the room.
You know, if that one's still active, let me just gonna.
Well, Bubbles comes back, sees Chabba around in the corner. He's like, Chabba!
Hey, Blumbles, there was one here too, by the way.
Bad vibes? Does he get the bad vibes from that too?
There was one there.
Oh, it's gone. Huh. That's Strange. How come the other one hasn't blown up yet?
I don't know. It may have had longer than I thought, but at least it's not in your bag or in your hands.
Yeah, it's true.
Give me a perception check, both of you. 3 difficulty.
Okay. Alright, I'll just move. Oh.
Let's make it 2 difficulty. Dos.
Freaking.
2 success, 1 advantage.
Nice.
And for me, yeah, that's one more dice than I needed. 2 success.
You guys notice a path cleared through the rubble.
Ooh. Oh. I didn't see that before.
Huh. How strange.
As you step through it, you are actually back outside. You would be, according to the little... Okay, I've got to change fucking floors again. Hold still. See where you are on the map?
Yeah.
That's where you come out at. Just on the deeper level.
Huh. Does it look like this hole was dug from the inside or the outside?
Give me an investigation check. Jesus. Knowledge education.
See how big that brain is.
Let's go for a 2 difficulty.
It ain't very.
Wow.
GED.
It came in from outside.
Well, clearly this has been dug by someone else. Probably the Imperials when they came back to search the place.
Probably.
And they're probably the ones that took that charge from the wall. We should probably be careful. They may have set a trap in case we come back.
Maybe. Alright.
So has that satchel gone off yet?
The doors to the elevator that you guys had originally rode, as well as this one, are buckled outwards towards you.
That's probably from those bombs I threw in.
Alright, there's probably not much of an elevator left after that, but guess we'll go back over here.
So this door, is there a door closed here, or is this just open?
Open.
Is there? Which one was this one? Did we ever find out what this was?
Yes, you did, but I'm
Troy.
not telling you. Ah, good.
Hell, I'm rolling
The
with
moment
that.
I said what it was, he said he wasn't going to. I was like, "Ugh."
I know I wasn't going to tell you, but you remembered, so you can share.
Okay.
Is there anything in here?
Banks of computers.
Are they on?
A couple of them look like they are on standby.
Let me go over to one of those. See if I can access it.
It's asking for Imperial authorization, authentications.
I'm gonna try to
Ackerman.
my way in. Yeah.
4 difficulty. Computer.
Whoa.
Holy fucking shit.
Why did you move my orange
'Cause I
die?
was trying to grab the red one out because it wasn't being rolled.
I wasn't rolling a red die.
I know, I was trying to get it off your field. And apparently I just grabbed the yellow one midair.
Should I re-roll that? Because
You just want to re-roll it without having to spend money on it.
I'm pretty sure when you picked up the yellow die,
It locked it in
stopped
place.
it.
Yeah, go ahead and
Yeah.
roll, because that was on me.
Not sure how much it'll help me. Yeah. That's basically the
Aw.
same thing.
Yeah, that really is basically the same thing.
No accesso. That way I have one more advantage than I do threats.
Correct? Which
Find a
just
candy
means that... No. The
Aw,
computer
well.
isn't locked out.
Woo! That's even better. Alright, so I'm in. Totally hacked this
No.
computer.
As in, your login attempt failed. But it didn't lock the computer.
Oh, I thought you said
Yeah.
logged in. Okay.
No, it didn't lock you out.
I'm gonna try again, I guess.
You can, but if you want to try, I'm gonna have to upgrade one of the... Yep.
Here we go.
Yeah, that's much better.
Hey.
1, 2. You want?
And a
Well,
triumph by
I
itself.
saw it. You got the triumph, and you had enough successes that it was a success, and you canceled out whatever else issues there were. So, you're good.
okay.
You successfully log into the computer, and it's literally the development program for what they were working on here in its entirety. And that was your triumph.
Woo!
Well, hot damn.
It's almost as if they were trying to get this information out themselves. And this is where they left it.
Well, looks like they found it, but they didn't delete it after they got it off.
Yeah, they must have hired a new intern to come down here.
Is there a hyper floppy in here?
Listen, I don't discuss my medical problems with you, sir.
A Dura floppy, if you will.
Dura floppy. There's no such thing. Now that hurts.
That's Star Wars jargon I've ever heard in my life. Oh, hyper floppy.
Please don't kill me early.
There is indeed a hyper floppy. I can't deny the hyper floppy at this point.
Man, I hope this doesn't have a copy of Doom 64,000 on it. That'll be a waste. And I insert it into the computer.
It is basically a blank card. It will not fit the whole database. I mean, it's meant for like portable files and shit like that, you know?
In my opinion, Doom went downhill after 2400.
Yeah, well, you know. Opinions. Just because they went for a more survival horror aspect doesn't mean it's bad.
Yeah, but it really, really jumped the shark when it started doing a Mario Party-esque game system.
Some people like a more casual experience.
I can see Palpatine being so petty as to make game developers include him in their games. I have to be a little cameo appearance, at least.
Palpatine and Smash. Literally every attack is just the final smash.
Yes, very accurate.
Okay, so
They have a fighter's pass, and every character is just a different skin of Palpatine.
But they all look infinitely better because they're all, pre-prune face.
Yeah. All right. Did you get all of it?
nah, it won't all fit. Did the Commandant give us something to put this on?
That's a good question.
A.B. Williams or
He
whatever
did,
the hell
in
his name-
fact, give you basically 2 more data pads, which hold like 100 times more information than a hyperfloppy.
What did I get on the hyper floppy? Could I have taken like we'll say one
All right,
secret file?
all right,
and put
all
it
right, all right. Roll me a red and a yellow again. We're gonna leave this kind of up to chance at this point in time.
Oh my god. He does a control F search for Gamorrean.
Hey.
on? And it, yeah. You saw it.
With the hyperfloppy in, you actually found out that you accessed a whole different file set. It appears to have been on the hyperfloppy, not the computers themselves.
So it's extra data.
Yes.
Okay. Excellent. This is between you and me, Blumbles. He takes it out,
Alright.
slides it in his backpack, and then he hooks up the data pads to the machine, and then he downloads all the data that is necessary.
Between the two data pads, you can get the entirety of what they had here.
Very nice.
All right, now should we make sure these computers can be accessed by anyone else ever again?
Blumbles just lights up his lightsaber.
Hold that thought. I'm gonna see if there's any droids active on the network.
Alright.
I need to roll for that, or is that something I can just do?
Computer check. Let's go with 3 difficulty.
R2D2, no.
It's, one
Yes.
success, I think.
1 success and 1 advantage.
Mm-hmm.
There is 1 unit showing active.
What's its location? Or does
Access
it-
denied.
What kind of droid is it?
Access denied.
Well, shit. Okay. Well, I don't know where it is or what it is, but there is a droid active.
Hmm.
Do the Imperials use battle droids of any sort?
I think I've seen a few when they were raiding my home world.
Well, we should probably look out just in case they have one here. If it's
Uh,
not so, and we can get this restraining bolt on it, then I don't have to worry about anything else.
It's probably an astromech just stuck at the bottom somewhere.
Hopefully it's a lifter. If it's a lifter, we may be able to use it to get out of here easier.
Yeah, maybe. No. He's actually going to pull out his comm link. He's going to signal Arden again. Arden, you there?
Yes.
We got the data.
Oh, you did? Nice.
Yeah, now we just need to get out of here somehow.
Please let me out of the bathroom.
No!
You have a comm link, Bortuna. You don't have to have the reverb effects.
No, I'm behind the bathroom door.
I know, but I'm just making a point. I can just imagine you're locked in the bathroom. Can you let me out of the bathroom? No.
Please?
Please.
No.
No.
You didn't say over. Over.
Oh man, I wish when Blumbles called, he just would have picked up and said, "No!" And then just hung up. Okay. The Blumbles says, "Alright, I guess we'll see you in an hour, 2 hours maybe." Oh yeah, by the way, I almost forgot. One of the bombs didn't go off.
2 of them.
2 of them.
That's not good.
No, it's not.
What's not good?
Oh shit. That bomb was still counting down, right?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
The uh-oh.
Arden, what's going on? Hold on.
We gotta go.
Fuzzy man, this is Cheesehead. Over.
Oh, yeah.
What's going on? Arden locked me in the bathroom. He's a little upset at me at the moment.
We got data. We need to get out now. Boom, boom. He hangs up.
Oh, he didn't say over. Oh god, they got him! Arden, you never let me out of the bathroom! Arden, this is Cheesehead. Over.
No. I kind of just start getting the ship ready, and I check the scanners again while I'm doing it.
Give me another computer check. 2 difficulty.
I would like to try to break down the bathroom door.
Are you serious?
Those asteroids are in a good formation.
I think you got at least one. You got 1 success earlier, right?
No, I haven't.
You've been just rolling flat. Just re-roll, man. Use the light side.
Yeah, you just use that light side,
There's
man.
literally no downside to using a light side at this point. In time.
Yeah, we flip it for each
Sure, fine. Why not? Why not?
other.
Fucking
If-
hell.
You roll all advantages. It's just fate, man.
He's a
I
little
know, that's what I'm
distracted because
saying.
he's still thinking about the
Okay.
There we go. Yeah.
You just look up, see a Star Destroyer just hovering right above you.
Oh, when did that get there? Okay.
There are no ships in the system right now.
All right. At least now we know. Like we're sure of it this time.
So what are you two doing in the bowels of this base?
Hey, Blumbles, you think I can disarm that thing?
I don't want to risk it. No offense.
Well, yeah, but if it's counting down, then there's no way we can possibly get out of here before it's up.
That elevator's still working, right?
Yeah, but it can't go up.
Oh, we can go up as far as we can and then climb out.
Well, as far as we can go is literally just one floor up.
That's better than nothing.
Well, do you remember how we even got into the floor above us? We fell through a hole.
Yeah, we did.
How are we gonna get back out of the hole?
Blumbles is gonna look. He's gonna try to recall, like, just from spatial memory, I guess.
Oh shit, Blumbles! I got an idea.
What?
You can make the thing float out the elevator shaft and up into the air where it'll blow
Okay.
up harmlessly.
Did anybody hear that?
No.
The alarm just went off. The explosive just went off.
Oh, good thing we're over here and not way over there.
The problem is it's a large shaped charge type explosive.
In the end, this just proves that I was right. There was no way we can get out of here before it blows up. Are we dead?
I'm trying to decide.
Well, I think is this it? The red pawn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Well,
I would say that the explosion has an effect, out to like here.
Damn. That's just the explosion, right?
Yeah. Which causes
Yeah.
everything above it to start collapsing, which starts dragging it down, which starts bringing it in. I'd say it gets to about this section before you have a moment to think about what you're doing. And you better make it quick.
I don't think we can
Elevator.
get it. What if it just...
He says elevator. He's
Says-
he's bigger than you.
He's in charge, I know.
It's just like, what are we gonna do here? Grabs him.
Boop.
Elevator.
Bubbles gets the elevator and tries to get the door shut.
Just because you can't see the explosion doesn't mean it's not still
You
there.
guys can feel the explosion has gone off. You don't have that sudden boomf anymore. Now you're feeling the entire facility quaking from it falling in.
Oh, shit.
Arden, this is Cheesehead. Come in.
No, I'm not letting you out.
No,
No, at this point in time, you guys would start feeling this.
yeah, I was gonna say, did you feel that?
Okay, I'll let you out now.
Blumbles.
Yes.
Whoa. What?
That's a big force die.
It's because it's very important.
What happened there?
Doesn't,
just
there it
kinda-
goes. It wasn't really spinning.
Ooh, lights
I
out.
rolled it and it just kind of spun, and
You might already shrink it back down, actually, a little bit.
but it's so fun.
Hang on, let me try to roll it, see if it goes any higher.
I shrunk it a little bit.
Oh, no, it still remains...
It just disco spins.
Pick it up and then spin it.
What if we all just spam roll it?
You gotta let go after you start. Okay, actually, if you keep on it, like, while it's going up, it'll actually go higher.
Spin.
Or, well, no, it won't really, but that's actually pretty high. When should we stop? Are we spinning it? I can't. Stop.
We're testing fate at this point, so whoever's spinning it is allowed to spin it until they want to stop it.
Somebody else take control over this. I don't want to keep going.
I got it.
I don't,
All right.
I don't know why I'm doing this.
No.
Let it go.
We are in Bortuna's hands.
Let it go.
Keep going,
Oh,
Bortuna.
no,
God,
wait, somebody
Morgan.
else take the wheel.
I'll take it. I'll be responsible. I set the bombs. All right, in 3, 2, 1.
No. Yes.
Yes. Oh, shit.
Blumbles somehow gets the door to slam shut as you feel the structure hit the other side of that door. And you guys are left in the dark, feeling the quaking. You two in the ship.
Yes.
Remember, you're about, 200 meters back, I think is what I said earlier. All right? 100 meters back, something like that?
100, yeah.
100. You start seeing boop, the edge of this, where there was a higher end, you start seeing it collapse in again.
Oh, God.
Okay. Yeah, I have a plan.
And?
Oh, we're gonna die. Okay. Oh, Niner, this is Cheesehead. Big Fuzzy Man, come in. Over.
Do I receive his message?
What's your color of choice?
Oh no.
Let's see. Every time we've picked blue, it screwed us.
That's not
But
true.
you know what?
So more often than not.
You know what? Let's go blue. There we go.
Wow. One time.
It's very staticky, but you're hearing the message.
He
Cheesehead,
picks
come
it up.
in.
We're alive. I think.
Oh, that's so good. So, where are you? Over.
In an elevator shaft. Well, in an elevator. More apt.
You know you're supposed to use the stairwell in case of emergencies, right? Like, they talk about that in every... It doesn't matter. Okay. You guys, are you stuck?
First, tell it to the Emperor. Second, we're stuck. I'm pretty sure there's debris on the other side of the elevator.
Can you cut your way out with the lightsaber?
Probably.
Okay.
Give me a perception check. Chabba, while you two are talking.
Difficile.
2. 2 difficulty.
Oh boy.
Okay, so if you think you can cut out, maybe you need to dig a hole and then fire a flare so we'll know where you're at, and then we can pick you up.
The panel still looks active.
I pressed the 2 button.
As Bortuna and Blumbles are talking, Chabba just kind of reaches out and hits a button, and you feel the turbo lift strain, and it starts slowly going up, like slower than our elevators up.
Ooh.
You can hear metal scraping.
What does that sound?
Elevator moving.
Good. You're good.
Oh, the elevator's working. Don't worry, Arden, the elevator's working. They're gonna be fine.
I'll call again if we die. He hangs up.
Oh, he didn't say over. Why does nobody say over? I don't understand.
Oh, no. Oh, shit. Okay.
We are in a crater.
As it eventually stops, the door slides open, and the door that you cut through is still in place. But on the other side, you can see it's collapsed that much.
Okay, well, we ain't getting out that way. Pretty sure.
No.
Looks up. Is the hatch that we opened in the elevator still open?
Yes, it's been open this entire time.
Is there darkness above us, or is there light above us?
There's some light coming in.
It's like we're going up, Blumbles.
Guess so. Blumbles will go over to where the hole is and pick Chabba up and put him through the hole.
Okay, somehow.
Okay, perception check. Too difficult.
Chabba.
Because he's the first one through the hatch.
Yay! No
Yay.
problem. One success.
There's maybe like a softball-sized chunk on top of the lift. Otherwise, the shaft is clear up.
Like all the way up?
Yes. But normally these shafts are sealed and you're seeing light coming in. So there is damage somewhere at surface level.
Okay. Looks like most of this is clear. The shaft is clear mostly, but there's light coming through the top, so I'm assuming that I'm not entirely sure what's up with that. I guess the ceiling is busted through somewhere up there. Well, I mean, it could be on the side too. The lift's already having issues, though. I don't really see any way we can go. We have to go further using it. I don't think there's anywhere we can go from here.
Unless I spend the time to cut handholds for us all the way up.
Yeah, might as well just push the button, see what happens. We fall down, we fall down.
I'd rather not.
I don't blame you, but you know.
Blumbles lowers him back in, and he goes to push the top floor button, I guess.
Again, the turbo lift starts moving pretty slowly. Not as slow as it was before, but pretty slowly. And it rises. And after a while, it passes the next floor up. And then stops. Okay, I was about to say, I know my microphone's on.
Yeah.
Did the doors open or anything? Or?
Nope.
No? Yeah. Blumbles might as well cut the door and see what happens.
Alright.
While he cuts the door open, I'm going to look up through the hatch.
As you're cutting, Blumbles, you're noticing there's a good resistance to it, more so than what the shaft doors were. Chabba, you look up through the hatch. You aren't at the top.
How far are we down?
Maybe 4 meters,
That's not so bad.
but you're not at the top.
So, what's the situation?
Blumbles is going to halt his cutting down the middle, and it's actually going to cut a circular hole through the door instead. To see if he can see if he's cutting into a wall or just rubble on the other side.
You eventually cut a circular, hole of the door, peel it out of the way, and it's, rock.
All right. So, rock wall or rock?
Rock wall / rock.
Okay. Yeah, this is a wall. We stopped halfway up, or quarter way up.
I'd assume that damage to the tube is causing it not to be able to go any further.
Probably.
It's like we're hoofing it from here.
Guess so. Blumbles will put Chabba on top of the hatch that they don't climb out himself.
Give me an athletics check at 2 difficulty.
Okay.
Shouldn't be that bad to haul yourself up out of a hole, but
Can I help him?
Yeah, you can help him. Give him a black die.
Yeah, I'm strong.
Okay, that's 2 success flat.
You actually are strong. I just like making fun of it because
Yeah, I know.
short man.
Yeah.
You climb up out of it. You feel the turbo lift. Not
Jitter.
jitter. That's a good way of putting it. But it kind of off kilts in one direction and kind of settles.
Okay, let's get off of this as quick as possible.
I agree.
Looking for a way to climb.
Can we do this
What?
No.
Okay.
This was an elevator. This was a turbo lift that was able to carry like 4 people. Technically, the elevator was bigger. It was like 6 people. But it's not a small shaft.
Worth a shot.
It's totally worth a shot. Don't lie.
I got an idea.
Hmm?
What if you put me in the harness and you give me the lightsaber and I cut hand holes for you as we go up?
That could work, yeah. Really should have showed you how to use this thing.
How hard can it be? It's just like a sword, right?
Yeah, but except if you make one wrong move, it's probably gonna be the last one you make.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't want to chop your head off.
Yeah, and the last one I make, for that matter. All right, Blumble sighs and takes the lightsaber off his belt and hands it to Chabba. He's like, "Trusting you, trust you this far."
Yeah, might as well.
Your life is
Yeah.
in my hands again.
Yeah.
My tiny, dirty hands.
And you have butterfingers.
All right. Actually, first, Blumbles will actually keep the lightsaber for a second, and he's gonna start by cutting 2 handholds to start with.
What I imagine the easiest way to do probably would just be to take the lightsaber and literally just do a diagonal, or not diagonal, a horizontal cut. Just
Yeah.
straight across like a ladder.
Yeah, that's probably what he's gonna do too.
Okay.
So just cut a horizontal and boom.
It's not very deep because it's a quick slash. Yeah, it is still a Durasteel wall, so it does have resistance. Remember, it took Blumbles like half a minute to cut a circle to get through, at the doors. But that was kind of thin metal. This is designed to support the structure and everything. So you're going to have to make a couple passes or give it more time. And as you do this, you realize that the edges are still going to be hot.
Yeah. He's probably gonna let it cool for a little bit, like probably about a minute, and then he'll give the lightsaber. Well, he'll deignite the lightsaber, shut it off, and then give it to Chabba, and then put him on his harness, and then give him the lightsaber, and then when it's cooled off sufficiently, he'll get on the first set of cuts. All right.
It is.
we go.
It is like fingertips and toe tips. It is.
Yeah. It's
Being
not-
somebody that can climb trees and whatnot, you kind of are used to this, but this is still pretty extreme.
Yeah.
You're like a couple feet off the top of the turbo lift at this point,
Mm-hmm.
so you've got quite some way to go. I would say
Alright.
that the bottom of the doors on the ground floor of the turbo lift is maybe 2.5 meters above you. So with the cuts you've still got a couple meters to go.
All right, shouldn't be a problem. Get cutting, little buddy.
Right on.
Be careful.
Oh, I will.
I need
One-
an athletics check. 1 challenge.
From whom?
The man holding on to the walls.
Okay.
Well, the Wookiee holding on to the walls.
All right. Difficulty.
1 challenge.
Okay. Please, no epic fail. Okay. 2 success and 1 advantage.
You're doing good. Probably about 3 minutes for Chabba to make 2 solid cuts and have it cool. Remember, it
All
takes
right.
a little bit of time to get the right depth so you can actually put your fingers in it, and then you gotta give it time to cool, and then
Mhm.
obviously the next one. So, at this rate, we are going to have to do this check 2 more times. This time,
Okay.
2 challenge.
All right.
Theoretically,
That's
couldn't Choppa make the cuts? You climb back down and stand on the turbo lift, and then we glow back up.
Yeah, maybe.
You know what? Cools.
Depends. Would that affect the difficulty in any way, Zappas?
No,
All right.
because it's making it easier on my head.
Ooh, okay. We got
What's
one more
that?
light side.
And you realize after trying what Chabba has suggested, you went down, you went back up to the level, made a couple more cuts, and then went back down. And as you tried to climb up it again, you realize that your fingers are tiring more by having to try and up and down, up and down.
Ugh. Yeah, man, said stay. Cling to the wall. I had to pull out the claws, even.
Hmm.
I would say you'd have one more set of cuts, and then you'd be able to attempt to escape.
All right. Mumbles what
Arden, Bortuna. The rumbling has stopped. And you've seen the difference here at the top. It's all pretty much fallen in. Except for one elevator shaft right in the center.
So, what do you think the odds are they're on that one?
Slim, but I'm gonna try. But we'll take the gamble.
We're gambling?
Effectively, yes.
But you don't have any credits.
Too soon.
I just... Helmet head turns to slowly look.
Slowly nothing. I'm thinking like a half a second snap, like 180.
Anyway, we should probably make. I'm gonna check the medical backpack and be sure I can, patch him up if they're, not doing good or something. I'll be in the other room.
Still
Okay.
glaring at him as he's turned away.
He's like looking over my shoulder to see if he's quit staring. Still staring.
I'll turn my attention back to the controls of the ship and make our way with the ship over towards that elevator shaft.
You're pretty much hovering over the hole near the top.
Yeah.
Heard. Alright,
Just like
Blumbles.
hovering around it.
Give me one more check. 3 difficulty.
3.
3 challenge, yes.
Okay.
And no,
Maybe
I'm not trying to kill you guys.
Yet.
Let me space these out.
The dice will try to kill you.
We got
Try to kill you.
one more reroll. Let's see what happens.
No whammy.
Oh.
Oh.
That's whammy right there.
Do have your reroll.
Recommended. 100%.
I always hit R on that. Okay, let me separate these from the pack.
We've discussed before, but despairs aren't mechanical, right?
Yes, they are.
They are?
Yeah, that's just a flat out despair.
Oh no.
I think you rolled out the same
As you
thing.
get to the
I did.
top, and you get to an area where Chabba can attempt to start cutting into the door frame, so you can actually leave the turbo shaft. You can feel the turbo shaft start tilting.
I was afraid of that.
And it's tilting to where you're falling back. Kind of a moment.
Like this way?
Oh no.
If the exit is on this side, it's falling this direction.
Okay.
What would you like to attempt to do?
That's a good question. Let me check something real quick on my sheet. Just be sure I'm not forgetting anything. Okay. I guess he will as it starts like falling backwards.
I have an idea.
Okay, yeah. What? I'm pretty.
Are you guys just starting to move the ship over, or is the ship at the elevator shaft?
No, they were starting to move it.
Is there anything in this elevator shaft, like a piece of rebar or anything sticking out?
If I got a triumph, maybe.
Give me a perception check. 2 difficulty.
Me?
No, Chabba. He's the one looking.
Okay.
1 success, 2 advantage.
There's a piece of rebar on the opposite side. So behind
for
you.
it.
Remember that rope I picked up? I don't know if it's going to help us here. So we're falling back, as in the whole shaft is falling back, right?
Mm-hmm. As in, you're going to fall towards that rebar.
Mm-hmm.
I get that. But I don't think the rebar would be the thing that would kill us. I think it would be the entire fall down. I was thinking maybe we could have tied the rope to the rebar and then held onto it if we fell, but it wouldn't help in this specific situation.
Okay. So the entire shaft is falling, as in
Yes.
thick wall and all.
Yes.
Okay. Blumbles will say, Chabba, lightsaber!
Here you go!
He'll take the lightsaber
Oh
and
no!
stab
Oh no!
into
Oh
the
no! Oh no! 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 Coordination check, sir.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Me or him?
Him.
Oh,
He's
that's
trying
not
to
good.
catch it. You're dropping it. Now remember, this has started tilting and shifting.
Oh no. What's the difficulty?
3.
Oh, I only have 2.
I know.
Just give me my 3 things here, please. Ugh. Freaking hate this mouse. I want to get a new one. I want to get a Logitech. It's over here.
I cannot endorse the 502 enough. I've got the corded 502, and I love it.
I gotta see
Logitech,
it
please
before.
endorse our stream.
Seriously, please.
Nope.
Boop. No, that's not fair. Here, as Chabba drops it, you're trying to pass it to you. There's dirt. There's dust. It hits the top of your hand, not into the palm, but the top, and rolls off the back.
Move.
Bitch, get out the way.
The force power. He tries to call upon the light or dark. He don't care. So he get the lightsaber.
All right. Hang on. You are allowed to do this, but
But
you're going to be doing another coordination check because it's still a small cylindrical object falling down, a shaft.
okay.
If you do this, we will remove one of the difficulty dice, so it's only 2 difficulty at that point. But
Okay.
depending on which side you invoke, you will either pick up a black die or a blue die.
Okay. Come on, baby.
I wish so much that I could help with this.
Ah. Come on. Whoa.
What just happened there?
My screen freaked out for a second. I started zooming in and out repeatedly.
That mouse is amazing.
Should I keep that or?
Guys, it did spin.
He called upon the dark side, right?
Yeah.
Question. Okay, you have more than... Yes. Can that one advantage that he has be that he accidentally moved it too erratically and I have a chance to catch it?
No, because it dropped. It fell from you.
Ah, damn.
I would say that the advantage is it hits into the elevator, turbo lift. You can hear it tink, dink, And you know that drop distance was not enough to fall down the shaft completely. How about that?
Yeah.
Well, we might as well go with it, I guess. That's probably our best bet of living through this.
Yeah. Bubbles will start claws out now.
The shaft is tilting. You're holding on with all your strength just to not fall.
Yeah.
You can't. Climbing down is. We're talking rock climbing, you know?
I assumed we were falling. Like, I assumed we were just going to let go and fall into the elevator.
Is that what you're doing?
That's not too far, I don't think.
It's
4 meters?
4 meters, yeah, I think.
About 4 meters.
Yeah, Blumbles will just let go and fall with the saber, I guess. And also he doesn't want to get impaled by...
No, well, that's everybody's, you know. There's no reflex save or anything like that. We're going to go back to resilience on that.
Okay. Man, I don't know where my... There you...
Do I need to make a check as well since I'm falling too, or is this all on block?
You may absolutely 100% take the check. 2 difficulty and a challenge die.
Could I substitute resilience for coordination so that I may land better?
Oh, let me double check. I've got a big book.
If only that had been the disadvantages. 1 advantage. No, 2 advantage. I guess if there's Chabba roll.
Yes, you could use coordination if you so choose.
I'm gonna give you a blue die.
What is the difficulty?
2 difficulty and a challenge.
Ooh, that's a black die, not a blue die. I don't want that.
It's 2 purples and a red, sir.
Blumbles said he gave me a blue die from his advantages. Is that good? We good with that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's his job to try and keep you alive. I mean, that's what the life debt means.
Okay.
So
I'm just making sure that you allowed that.
Okay, that's good.
2 success and that's it.
2 success. 1 success. No, 2 success. I see the other one on the boost die now. 2 success. You successfully make your way onto the top of the turbo lift as it's, you know, tilting off to the side. Blumbles. As you fall, you successfully nudge Chabba onto, you know, what's left of the top. I'd say we're sitting at a probably good 20-degree angle in this shaft right now.
Mm-hmm.
You catch the side of the hatch, basically.
Ooh.
Yeah. I want to hit you with something, but it just seems so fucking cruel right now. You are pretty injured, so we're gonna give you a couple wounds from that.
Yeah.
Sliced leg, bruising, not a broke bone, but probably a bruised bone. It was a heavy impact.
Ugh.
And you're halfway in and out of the turbo lift itself, as this shaft is toppling on its side.
All right.
And then it keeps falling and eventually ends up at about a 60-degree angle. Chabba, you are on the side of the shaft. Things have fallen from what once was the side, has come down. Nothing has hit you, but it's creating a huge mess. Blumbles, obviously with the fall, you know, it hurts you even more.
Mm-hmm.
I presume you kind of pick Chabba up and, you know, kind of wrestle him as best as you can to make sure he's not getting injured again.
Yeah.
When
are we currently in the turbo lift or still on top of it?
you're on top, Blumbles is kind of half in.
if it were possible, Chaba would probably have just signaled him to go on inside and tried to follow after him.
This was a pretty quick motion and movement in action. You know, you
Okay.
guys went from, you know, a 20-degree difference to like a 60-degree difference because just the speed of the shaft falling and collapsing.
Okay.
All of this happened within the span of a couple 3 seconds, you know, 4 or 5 seconds. This was a very sudden shift, which in a lot of action happened real quickly.
Okay.
Bortuna, Arden, you've seen the elevator shaft just crack, kind of shift down a little bit, and just completely fall on its side. It's a little bit taller than the spacing of the wall, so it's kind of collapsed against the side wall. But it looks a bit precarious. It's not completely on rubble, but it's not going to go down much further.
You think they're alive?
Radio them.
Furry man, this is Cheesehead. Come in. Over.
Halfway out of a hole, Blumbles. Wait, who did he call? Harry man?
I think he called me. Blumbles will just... He'll actually just reach it toward you.
I don't think I can talk much right now.
Just go back, going down in the hole. I'll see what he wants. Cheese man, is that you?
Oh, you're not the hairy man.
He handed me the phone. We're in a bit of a pickle. You can probably tell.
Yeah. it
Are
look-
you in the elevator shaft?
Still, yes.
Is yours standing or is it toppled over?
We're about at a 60-degree incline at the moment. It's pretty.
Okay, you're in the
not
toppled
optimal.
over one. Oh lord.
Do we have like a tow cable?
I have some rope.
Oh, what?
That
Good.
doesn't really help us.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, does it look like we could fall anymore?
Maybe
guess
a
it-
little bit. Not
Okay,
much.
define a little bit.
I mean, like, gosh.
Couple meters.
Oh, 2,000-3,000 centimeters.
I don't know what that means, but it doesn't sound good.
Uh,
Is there a
I
cliff
don't know.
behind us?
like you could fall another person over probably,
Oh, okay. That's not so bad, but
but like 2 persons, not.
oh,
none-
okay. I got
Not
you, I got you.
yeah.
So basically, like maybe like a tauntaun or something that size. A little smaller.
Yeah.
than that? All right, good. Yeah, I got.
We're going to start putting all references of sizes in this game to some random fucking arbitration like tauntauns and lengths of huts.
It's about 3 tauntauns past the bar.
And the Millennium Falcon weighs approximately 4.5 huts.
Well, then, theoretically, we could maybe just walk out of here since it's at like a 60-degree angle, so long as it doesn't fall anymore. I think.
Well,
It
Arden-
is precarious.
Arden says it's precarious. It kind of looks like an elevator shaft to me, but I trust his judgment.
Well, we can't really go any further down.
Yeah, don't do that. There was an explosion down there. I don't know if you noticed.
Yeah. Either way, I guess if you can, have him move the ship down here, maybe somewhere where we can get on.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
try to
Doing
get
that.
out of here. Well, you know, just I got hit in the head a little. Yeah.
Well, that's no good. I'll look at it when you get back. Oh, hey, did you find the thing?
Yeah, we found the thing.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, this would really be a bummer if, like, you guys, like, were really grievously injured and you didn't find a thing. That'd be tragic.
By the way, one of the explosive charges wasn't detonated, and it was also missing. As in, it was just gone.
And Hey, do those things grow legs?
I don't know, actually. I don't think that they are. A droid version of it would be pretty useful, but that's not what we had. I'm assuming somebody took it, so I don't know where it is, and it's yeah.
We
Oh,
haven't seen anybody. So I mean, Arden, did you take it?
No.
Arden didn't take it, and I didn't take it.
Okay, I think I'm ready to move now.
All right. You want to talk to Bortuna?
Tell him I said hi and hang up.
Blumbles says hi. Bye. Click.
Why does everyone just? You know what? Okay. I
Click
think sound like
over.
they're viewing planned.
I turn it back on for just a second. I say over, and then I turn it back off.
See, somebody has manners. I am shaking the comm device at Arden.
Okay, before any ventures are made,
I'm
did my lightsaber fall into the elevator?
You're still hanging in and out of the elevator, so if you're going into the elevator, yes.
Yeah, I'll go in the elevator.
I'm really expecting Arden's head to turn towards Bortuna and then flip 100% upside down.
Oh, good.
Arden,
Hey,
are we going to get any closer to the precipice of the elevator?
Silence is deafening.
It's a legitimate question.
I'm moving us in.
You were just going kind of slow. I just. Thought maybe you'd forgot or something. Thought I'd remind you.
There you go, John.
Yeah, he gave you the ship here. Over here, John, on your thing. There you go. Meow.
You technically don't know where they're at, so it's just a matter of where would you try and park it, or wherever, whatever you're doing.
I'd probably just hover it in this area.
Okay.
All right. So Bumble's lightsaber was in the elevator, correct?
Yes.
Okay. He's going to inspect it for damage.
Your leg is messed up.
I think you meant the lightsaber.
Yeah, the saber.
Oh, my bad.
I was gonna say, do you really have time for this?
I mean,
Pictures.
there's a bit of a ding towards the top and the metal bits.
All right. That's good enough. He just puts it back on his belt. All right, let's climb out of here. Oh,
I think we can walk at it at this point.
yeah. Let's get out of here. He yeah, he chose to pick up Chabba to put him back on his back. Yeah,
No. Just go on. I'll be right behind you.
All right. He'll begin limping his way up.
Chabba,
Yeah.
I need a perception check at 4 difficulty.
You never like to hear that.
No.
You see an astromech droid. It has a knife.
Oh no!
No, he doesn't see it.
Oh.
Heard.
Yeah. There's
You
no
can
changing
continue-
that.
You can continue on your way.
Did not see the astromech with the knife.
La 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 la. Ooh, a hole.
You guys are climbing out of the turbo lift and into what's left of the shaft. Parts have fallen from the wall. You can see, the Durasteel inner structuring. Bits, of Durasteel are on the floor. Dura concrete. All kinds of Dura enhanced items. I don't know what else to say.
Duracell.
Dura paper.
I'm gonna regret that.
There's a copy of Dora Rah Rah.
You're about
that's perfect.
this far from the end of the shaft.
Okay.
Not a huge amount, but you can see there were cracks towards the top, and now it's just kind of buckled and collapsed on itself.
All right. All right. Should I cut a hole into the ceiling?
You cannot.
All right.
The elevator was designed to hold like 6 or so people. The
Yeah,
top of the
sure.
shaft is higher than what you think it is. So even a tall Wookiee, you're still like scraping it with the saber blade end rather than getting a good cut.
Oh,
Wait.
in that case, he looks at Chabba. I can't reach it myself. Maybe if I put you on my shoulders and give it to you, you can cut a hole.
So you're trying to cut a hole above you.
Yes.
Wait just a second. Oh, wait. Why don't we just cut a hole in the side?
Hmm?
Like, why don't we just cut a hole like right here?
Oh yeah, we could do that. I
The
guess
pain is
we'll-
getting the Blumbles.
Yeah.
Like, to
Yeah.
imagine he just like he like looks up and he's like, ah.
I was moving my cursor like right here, like on the side, like cut it right here. Cut the sides, dang it.
He does so.
That perception check is bothering me. What the fuck did I miss? Is that a bomb?
You may never
Oh.
know.
Ah!
It takes a little bit.
Yeah.
It's almost like cutting through the... Really, Arden? Or was that
What?
Rocky?
That was
me, sorry.
Rocky.
It takes a little while. It's like cutting through the blast door.
Yeah.
You are cutting through rock and Durasteel and Duraconcrete. But eventually, you make your circle. And obviously, it doesn't move anywhere.
He's gonna give it a push.
It slowly starts to move.
Push.
I'll help him.
Take a wound, sir. You're pushing with a bad leg.
All right.
With Chabba's help, you are getting it to move even further and further, and it pops out the other side. The thickness of it was just shorter than the length of the blade.
Ooh.
Damn, son. No wonder the elevator shaft survived. Jesus.
And as you poke your head out and look out, you can see Arden pretty much staring at you.
I'll wave at him.
This is Cheese Man. We have visual.
I need a
Roger.
piloting check from you, Arden.
Yeah.
Let's say a 3 difficulty because you've got to avoid the side wall of what's left.
Despair crashes into the column. Column falls further into the pit.
That's a good idea. No, not the card, the die.
My utility belt.
You're not Batman, you don't need it.
Stress gets to you so much your belt falls off.
This was such a good idea. Thank you, Rocky.
Hey, look on the bright side. Less dark side.
Honestly, it kind of was.
Oh.
But I might need to roll that myself. Because that's
Mega unfortunate.
Yeah, do the thing. Yeah, do it.
Yeah, I do it.
Alright.
Well, we don't really need what I said to come true. That would be bad. That would be very bad.
Well, I didn't roll a despair, so. Alright, I guess I'll re-roll and do the light side.
Is it this
Someone
one or did we already flip it? Okay, somebody.
Yeah, this is the one.
You-
Cypress just flipped that one.
Please.
Oh, come
Chris.
on.
At least it's nothing, and then there's no threat.
Arden flies
you
nowhere.
get-
He just
No,
stays
no.
stationary.
He does get closer, but he's awfully close to the wall. Like, you see how the gun here on the end is kind of tipped out?
Mhm.
That's hitting the wall.
This is as close as I can get, guys.
Something scraping, Arden.
You go first, Blumbles.
All
Here.
right.
I shoot him up with a stim pack as he's going across.
Woo. All right, thanks.
Hey, look.
All right.
But-
You're gonna have to jump for it.
Oh. Before he does, he's actually gonna turn to Chabba. Did you still have the data on you, right? You didn't drop it?
Yeah. Yeah, I still got it.
All right. Just making sure.
Oh, wait, before they jump, I'm going down to the
Mouth.
Huh?
The landing mouth.
Yeah.
All
Hi,
right.
guys.
You want me to toss you over there?
Nah, you go first.
I'll catch you.
All right. Blumbles is gonna give a look back at Chava, and he's gonna look at Cheese Man and try to make the jump.
Give me an athletics check with a black die attached. Your leg is still injured. It's just pumped up on morphine and. Let's go with a 3.
All right. Let's see how this goes.
You know what? I should change one of the purples to a red.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I am kind of
Oh.
Uh-oh.
No.
Bumbles fails his jump.
Oh, before he falls, can I reach out to try to catch him? At least
Give
like, to grab
me
hold of-
give me a coordination check at 3 difficulty.
That's sad.
oh god, this is what I was scared of.
Come on,
Wait.
baby.
I knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah.
All right.
At this point, it's welcome. I feel like though.
Wow.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
god.
With that bum leg, Blumbles tries to do his best jump, and it's just not quite good enough. And Bortuna reaches out, holding the landing strut's arm, and he just grabs Blumbles by hand. And he's just.
I look like Tobey Maguire whenever he's trying to stop the train
train.
in Spider-Man 2.
In a way, you're hugging the landing deck. You're on your stomach. You're holding on to this big fucking Wookie.
Arden, put it on pilot help me.
I like to imagine when you grab him, like, okay, so if you grab him and he's still falling, it's probably like a sound from your shoulder. Because Blumbles
Almost
probably weighs like
guaranteed.
400 pounds.
Almost guaranteed. Arden,
Probably weighs a lot.
you have been summoned for help. What would you like to do? How are you gonna
I
help?
don't.
Wrong number.
Wrong number.
Blumbles will try to yell out, "Tell him to tip the ship! Back!"
But if he tips it back, my arms are gonna snap from the weight of you.
I could try to jump over that and help.
I'm going to like lift the ship up and go over on top, like dangle them on top of the elevator shaft.
This is getting so sketchy.
Handles like
Roll
a claw
that again,
Same
sir. Same thing.
Same thing.
Same
Alright.
thing.
We got
Bring
2
it
light
up. Okay.
sides.
We're
Actually,
we're talking precision maneuver with
Okay.
something that pretty much drives like a
going-
fucking garbage truck.
I'm going to preemptively flip the light side to upgrade my thing to give me an extra die.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
Are you
What?
kidding me?
That's just so. That's. Oh no.
Okay, well, it is 1 failure, but that's 2 advantage. There's not really a whole
We
lot.
should really
I
be
can
using
do
these
that.
advantages to like give people blue dice.
Well, I was gonna say it's just like I don't know how to play this out because I don't. I would. How would this work? Because I wouldn't be able to get them up here.
As you attempt to place Blumbles back on top of the shaft, it doesn't really work as you get closer. Your lift isn't what you thought it was. You have dropped him back in the hole next to Chabba.
Okay, it's better than falling.
And there's a scrape as the bottom part of the cockpit area hits the shaft.
Oh
And
no.
you feel the whole thing kind of shift a little bit in the direction of which you got pushed.
Oh.
Hey, Blumbles.
There's weight off of your arm now, Bortuna.
Go.
Yeah,
Whoa.
go, go, go.
Whoever makes the next check gets a blue die because of the advantage.
Alright,
That
do you
works
want
as well.
Blumbles to try and pick you up and make the jump?
I don't know if you even need to jump right now. Do you?
There's still going to be an athletics check, but it's not going to be 3 difficulty. It's going to be 2.
Okay.
I don't think it would be a good idea. You should probably just try and go unhindered.
Well, if I make the jump, I'll have 1 black die because of the leg, but I'll have a blue die from Arden. And I have a light side to re-roll if it goes bad.
I have an idea, guys. As I roll over, as I like rolling around. How about Chabba jumps over first, and then the two of us can help Blumbles if he misses because of his bum leg again.
What are we doing?
I just like look at Blumbles. Normally we don't have to worry about this. Normally Blumbles can make this kind of thing. Brain not too good. I was originally thinking he could just jump over and then lift me over here.
The shaft shudders and starts tilting again.
Okay,
Let's go.
that's fine.
Come on, I can catch Chabba. I know I can do that.
Blumbles is putting him on his shoulder and he's gonna jump.
Oh, okay, you're both coming. Yep, I can. Okay, I'll try to catch you.
Okay.
Hey, you got to roll this one.
Oh, okay.
The weight of the
That's it,
Chabba
that's
and the
me.
bad leg.
Okay. It's better than fails. Okay, that is, I believe, 3 threats
3 success
and 3
threats.
success.
You take 2 points of strain. You wipe out on the deck. Chabba goes sprawling into the ship itself, but you do make it out. And the shaft cracks and falls in before tilting and rolling away from you again.
Oh.
Woo!
Land.
3-point shot.
Land.
Alright. I'm gonna. Before we take off, I'm gonna give Blumbles a quick medicine check, and then kind of help him up into the ship.
He's injured but not wounded. His strain is severely low. He is very taxed right now.
Bortuna.
Hi.
Whatever you're buying next, drink-wise, I'm buying.
Yeah, okay. That sounds good to me, man.
That sounds really bad, actually. That doesn't sound like it's going to go good for Blumbles at all. Oh, wait.
Woo!
Well, we lived through that at least.
Yay! Woo!
Everyone's in the ship now. That's good. Where to now, Arden? Arden?
That is a good question.
Scramble my way into the cockpit.
Give me a piloting check. 2 difficulty.
Who?
Oh, well, the only one that does piloting on this vessel.
Oh, well.
Hey!
Where were you?
Hey!
Like 2 rolls ago.
When our lives aren't in danger is whenever we get triumphs.
Yeah.
But it's so much more fun this way. You easily pull away from the side and up and out and away from this planetoid. What is your triumph?
I have an
I
idea.
don't know. Yeah, go for it. Well, shoot.
You intentionally bump into something to set the ship back straight. Like the
What?
the cockpit got jostled earlier, didn't it? Oh no, it was the shaft that got jostled and got.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Never mind. Never mind. I think you should just do a barrel roll or an aileron roll.
You bump into something and a crate full of eclairs falls into the loading ramp.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Problem is, we're already flying.
As you fly away, you crash through the local eclair delivery ship's vessel.
No, even better. You're about to take off, and then like all of a sudden, like you see like through the cockpit, you see like a stormtrooper chained to a large shipment crate labeled eclairs.
It's just attached to it.
Nah, for real, you can just pick what you want.
The
I
triumph.
do like.
What? You do like?
I was gonna say, it's like I do kind of like the idea of just seeing the crate off in the distance that just says eclairs on it.
Sure. You see a crate with the word eclairs written on the side of it, way off in the distance. Way off in the distance.
How about that?
It's like Chabba. Look,
Well, what's that?
eclairs.
Why do I see him picking
hi
the
there.
Jawa up by the head, like pressing his face against the glass? Look.
Eclairs.
Finally, some good news.
Let's go.
Punch
You do have the data, right?
Yeah,
by
I
the
got
way?
the data. Yeah.
Okay.
I also have some things I want to discuss with you guys.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, it's 2 days to fly back to the fleet, so
Did we
Oh,
get
yeah,
those
it's
eclairs?
There's no time like the present.
as you as you approach the crate of eclairs floating in space, you realize you have no safe way of bringing it aboard.
No,
Wait, don't one of you guys? When you guys have like a spacesuit, right?
What about our rope?
There's no airlock system on this vessel.
That complicates things.
I got an idea. Open the
Why?
landing gear and then close the landing gear on the crate. It'll like,
the crate.
well, it might destroy the crate, but it should shove them inside of the vessel. How did you know what? How did the crate of eclairs even get out here?
2 days later, as you land on a vessel's lowering landing gear, the repair crew comes out and goes, "Why is there eclairs coming out of the landing gear?"
We were in a pretty sticky situation.
Ah.
It wasn't meant to be.
Arden's life.
You have 2 days. You have 2 days. Chabba said he had something.
Yeah. All right, you guys, listen. Blumbles already knows about this. I figured I'd tell you guys as well. While we were in there, I found this hyper disk, and it has some more information on it.
Oh my god.
I, for one, feel like we should keep it and, I don't know, sell it to somebody who might be able to help us get out of our debts, but I don't know what you guys would think of that.
I think the only people who'd buy that would either be smugglers or the rebellion, depending on what's on it.
That's true. But we can't sell it to the rebellion. Part of that, so, they'll want it for free.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see any conflict of interest in finding some third party to sell it to.
Problem is, yeah, we're with the rebellion. And if they figure out we're smuggling information, data, to someone else that's not them, they may not look kindly on that.
Whoa. No one said anything about information. It's a hyperfloppy. It could have Doom 6400 on it for all we know.
Yeah, good point, bro. Good point.
I mean, everyone knows 2400 was obviously the superior one, but that's neither here nor there.
I don't know about
Thank you.
everybody.
Why is this so hard to erase?
I say whatever information we collected goes to the rebellion.
But let's look at the pros and the cons. The rebellion may not give us anything for it, and we all still owe, or I think we all still owe, I know I definitely still owe a whole lot of money to a whole lot of really mean and nasty people. Also, Arden, I might owe you a little bit of money now.
You owe me a lot more than you think you do. If you done what I think you done, you owe me a lot more than you think you do.
Listen, I got an email from an oil prince on Tatooine and said that his country needed help.
Listen,
all I
if
had
you
to
took,
do was
if
buy
you
a
took my
subscription.
entire cred stick, okay. I forget how it works, but it's just like, how much is on a cred stick? Or did you, like, take,
Well,
like, my card, my whole credit, like, basically the credit card?
yeah.
You just took the whole card.
Yeah, and I started transferring the funds to the prince on Tatooine, and
Yeah, you owe me a lot more than you think you do.
I got a call from the customer service line that your cred stick is through, and they were telling me that there was some suspicious activity, and they said we'd have to close the stick, and I was like, oh, you can't do that. This is my cred stick. I
Yeah.
lied, by the way. It's not my cred stick. So yeah.
Yeah, you might need to add a little bit more to that debt of yours.
Also, your credit score is destroyed. Sorry about that. I hope that wasn't important.
I hate you.
Can we go home now?
We're already on our way home, Blumbles.
I know, but can we home faster, please?
I don't know. Can you program a nav computer?
I don't know. Let's see if this can ignites lightsaber.
Somehow, I don't.
I'm
think
sitting here trying to figure out who is he threatening, Arden or Bortuna?
I think he's threatening the nav computer.
Yeah, he's threatening the computer. He just ignites the lightsaber and just rolls over on the floor.
Anyway.
Listen,
So you might not do
this idiot
What? Me?
took 3,000 credits from me.
Well, now
I have nothing now.
How did he even do that?
I don't know. He said he borrowed my cred stick. He didn't even ask. I didn't even know. He left it on a note in the mini fridge.
I recognize where the eclair was supposed to be.
That is kind of impressive, if I'm being entirely honest.
I'm a man with a set of very particular skills.
You know, Arden, being the satellite to this disaster of a planet, I think I know how you feel.
Why do I just hear him sobbing in the helmet?
In the end, either way, what are we gonna do with this? Are we gonna give it to the rebellion for likely no real benefit, or are we gonna keep it and try to sell?
Well, we do get one benefit. Probably get,
Well,
You
the
know.
thing with, like, my guy is just, it's more like blackmail that he knows that I'm an Imperial, but the Imperials caught us, and know I'm alive, and, we just broke out of jail with the rebels. So it's probably not too hard to put two and two together that I'm alive with the rebels now.
You got a good point. Yeah, I think anybody could figure that out. Yeah.
I'm
I
fairly
mean-
certain the guy that recognized you was smeared all over the windshield so it cracked.
that and,
Yes, but remember when we got caught on Tatooine?
Did they take your name?
They knew who I was
Uh,
immediately.
Well, that
It's not like I
Right.
didn't change my face.
Do we even have a prince?
how much does this even change, though? I mean, you are in the rebellion now. Technically, as far as they're concerned, you could have been part of the rebellion the whole time, right?
Yeah, I mean, unless you have a grandma who you haven't seen in 20 years who doesn't know you're an Imperial, I don't know
I-
who this is going to affect on.
I'm sorry. I heard grandma and
Yeah, that's what he said.
and Grand Moff at the same time. So I'm just
Grand
thinking Grand
Moff.
Moff, Grandma.
Are you like related to a larch by any chance? Or is it a harch? Whatever.
Parking?
You know, the spider people. They can count as moths. They're fuzzy. Moths are fuzzy. Same thing. Out of
We-
character. Anyway,
We-
I mean,
I'd
I'm
say-
really planning on paying back any of my debts. As
Yeah, the only debt I have to pay back is you, as far as I'm concerned.
far as you're concerned.
Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm a man of integrity, and I pay back what I owe.
Then where's
I
my
mean-
credits? And my eclair!
Not gonna lie, I just want money.
He's a
That's
simple
the only reason why I
man.
want to sell it. Yeah. I mean, theoretically, we could just make a copy of it and give one to the rebels, sell the other.
Problem is, who are the people we sell it to gonna sell it to next? Or sell it back to, rather.
Hey, we could sell it to the Empire.
That's what I was saying.
That was a joke, by the way. I don't think we should do that.
Well, I haven't really got a good chance of even seeing what's on this, but if it's on a hyper floppy, and it came from a secret weapons development base, in theory, clearly the Imperials were already in it. They had already accessed the computer and everything. They didn't destroy it for some fucking reason, though. But, for whatever reason, they didn't take this hyper floppy.
Is
Maybe
there a
it-
terminal in here? Like in the console of the...
There's a
Cockpit,
basic
you can
computer
check there.
system, but it doesn't have the mainframe capability like the base had, and the data pads are pretty much being used as storage, so you can't really draw the access on that.
Yeah.
Well, look. We can either make...
Hmm.
Well, we don't even know what information's even on it.
No, we don't, but it came from a secret weapons development lab. So, more than likely it's got something to do with that.
Well, there was
All
also,
the more reason to give it to the rebellion.
I mean, for all we know, it could just be more bathroom logs.
That too.
Well, whenever I opened it whenever I got it out of the computer, and it was most definitely not bathroom logs. I didn't get a good chance to actually see what it was, but it wasn't that, fortunately.
Chabba, I owe you my life. I'll do whatever you want to do, but if I may, I recommend we give it to the rebellion. That's my recommendation.
Well,
I mean, you're gonna probably end up doing whatever you want to do anyways.
We know
I'm
Bortuna
just
does.
saying, I will do whatever the feels is the best thing to do. And if Blumbles says it's probably the best thing to do is to give it to the rebellion, I'm inclined to do so. Not that I want to, because really I don't care about the rebellion. The only thing I really like about them is the fact that they kill Imperials. But, you know.
Oh, they kill Imperials and free Wookiees. That too.
Yeah, but those two things are basically synonymous with each other.
Yeah.
Taco Night's pretty good too. You gotta admit
I mean,
that.
we kill Imperials at free Wookiees, and we're not technically rebellion.
Technically, you are.
Well, we are now. Whatever. We weren't before. All right.
You were just killing Imperials as a hobby.
Yeah, really. It was better whenever it was just a hobby. Now, when it is a job, it feels like it's a fucking job.
You know what we should do?
What's that?
Uh-huh.
I'll call Deez and I'll ask him what's on it.
Good idea, actually.
Yeah.
Can we do that in hyperspace?
We don't have to give it to him right away.
Listen, I've seen you make stuff fly, Blumbles. I'm pretty sure anything's possible at this point.
Fair enough.
Okay,
Now, why didn't you just fly over to the ship earlier? It seemed kind of like a no-brainer.
Blumbles just pinches his brow.
I'm just picturing the whole, face drop. Just. I do have
would there
that
happen to
ability.
would there happen to be a table inside if you're like in a common area?
Not really a table. Maybe like a fold out tray from the side for working on data pads and shit.
Okay, so Chabba will go over and he'll like open that if it isn't already open, and he'll just kind of take the hyper floppy and set it right in the center of that table. Whatever we do with it, we do with it. There it is. Just to be sure no one's thinking I'm going to keep it or anything. Now,
Can you call
where the
me
fuck's
something
the
like
drinks?
that? Out of character?
Out of character, what?
Can they do like communications while they're in hyperspace?
A
In Star
little
Wars?
bit, yes.
Okay. I couldn't remember.
Alright. So, what'd Chabba say at the end?
Now where's the drinks?
I could use a good 5.
Did somebody say Tatooine sunrise?
Yeah, hopefully there's a prince behind the Tatooine sunrise.
Yeah, I see what you... Tatooine doesn't have a prince, does it?
No.
Okay, that's just great.
End of the episode. I don't know how else it ended up, but on that wonderful note, Tatooine doesn't have a prince, does it? No.
Oh, but that was great. Freaking tense. And the dice hated us.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
a good session.
That's what made it better. No offense.
This was
Yeah.
a session of extreme.
Well, it got like our dice rolls got worse as like the more tense the situation
Yeah.
got, which actually fit.
Yeah.
Honestly, our dice rolls are very narrative driven, and it's amazing because it just seems like when we really need to clutch stuff out, it happens, and then when there's room for stuff to go wrong, oh my, how it goes wrong.
Yeah, just like a simple maneuver of going up and then forward a little bit. Oh no, that didn't work out very well.
Blumbles
It was
taking
more
a
like I
jolt
just
to
went
the face.
forward.
You have to remember. You have to think of it in this way, in a narrative context.
Yeah.
You have a lot of things going on at once. You're juggling. One, it's a different vessel than what you're used to. You're used to it, but
Very
you're
much
not used to it. I mean, everyone reacts a little bit different. The hatch was open, which creates a difference on how the stick feels. You had a Wookiee dangling via
There was-
Twi'lek arm.
Yeah.
You were scraping a cannon on the sidewall. There's a lot of things going on at once.
The stress of losing all your
Yes.
money.
The stress of losing your favorite eclair. It'd be so easy to let Bortuna drop, but Blumbles doesn't deserve it.
Not the eclair. Well, it's not the fact that it was the eclair. It was the fact that I told him not to touch it, and he touched it. Not only did he touch it, he gave it to someone else. We each had one set aside for ourselves. The other 3 ate theirs. That one was mine. That's what was fair. I didn't get mine.
Good night, Twitch.
Good night,
Good
Twitch.
night.